I just went to Magic by myself, low key with a mask on, just in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to be
Just
in the
pick
mix.
up the vibe to
You
know
feel me?
what.
'Cause I was bored, I was riding down. I was like, man, let me just go to Magic real quick.
Top 3 strip clubs in Atlanta. Go.
Flying.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
All time
And the
or
best.
right
Nah,
now?
all time.
Hell
Flame's
no.
at my spot, man.
Yeah.
I get extra love in the Flame, but
Got to love the Flame.
I go Flame. I go Old Allure.
Yeah.
You go old school. Don't forget about one of them, though.
Wait, some about? Because a lot of them, we go old. It's a lot of them. We can go
That's why I said top 3 to make it difficult. Because
Okay.
if you go top 5, it make it look.
new or old now.
Just yours. Just your
Okay.
list.
So I'm gonna take out Allure. I'm just gonna just do what's going on right now. Flame, Magic, because you know what I'm saying. I know all the strippers. That's gang. And this one I won't count, but I just love being that cheater.
Boy, hey,
You know
hey.
But Cheetah got a
And
whole.
Cheetah got some
Hey.
bad hoes now.
Hey.
Yeah.
Big now.
The wins that they don't turn
Yeah.
into.
Ain't got the Grand Theft
I
Auto
know they
shit
hate
going on. That shit out the window.
Fun. How them white be dancing, Tyler?
Be like,
Hey, dude, I used to hate that shit.
You got some
straight
good food, boy.
Mm-hmm.
it was a chick that was at Magic. She was like, I'm at Cheetah. And I was like, what the hell you doing?
But
over
I
there?
was
She was
finna
like,
say-
just come, you'll see.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the kitchen over there, man.
I used to
believe
with Follies, though.
Boy, that's what I said. All time, you
Yeah.
got to.
That's why I
That's
said.
old.
then
That's
we got
old.
the old
Follies.
school.
That's
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Follies.
They Follies.
I with Follies when they had the little buffet. You go in there, get your little.
You.
Sitting up in Magic with DJ Boo. Shout out to Boo, man. And
Boo, my
it'll
dog.
be about maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock. And Gucci just walk in. This big Gucci used to walk in there and hand him a CD. Like, he just recorded that. Like, play that shit for me right there. He'd sit up, roll up, and just listen to his shit in Magic.
If
If it ain't got that feel in the club,
you
then
know what's going on.
yeah.
Give me the playbook, man. Damn, coach. Hey, come on, man. Get this together. My paper, man. Yes, sir. Together, man. We spend a lot of time writing these plays, man. He do. And it say right here, I see why we don't do this shit. It's bullshit.
That's a good play, coach.
Look at them people, parents over there watching. Don't ever turn your eyes off me. That's what y'all doing. You're taking your eyes off the prize. You take your eyes off the prize. But this the play we're gonna run to win the game when we get back out here. We got 2 minutes left, fellas. What we doing? We go well?
You go to 85apparelco.com.
Okay.
Coach. You go to the 3-point line. You order the shorts that say the South is everywhere.
The South is everywhere.
You pull up at that 3-point line, coach, put your card number in, put your debit number in, PayPal, whatever you ordering from. Then you shoot that 3.
It's that simple.
We got 1 quarter left, coach. 1 quarter left. Go to 85apparelco.com and order these shorts right now.
Go all the way.
So we can win the game.
Go all the way.
And you can win the game too.
You can win the game, dog.
You deserve a ring.
Right, because this church leads. What they need to do?
85apparelco.com.
Break!
I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah. Back with another episode of Broken Play. It's playoff time, man. We had to bring in a veteran.
You know what
You know
I'm
what I mean? Somebody who know the game, not just us.
All
And
pro.
we just talk that shit. We know somebody who know the ins and outs. We got ISO Joe in the
What's
Joe
happening?
Johnson.
What's happening?
Man, I told him earlier, I didn't think he was gonna come, bro. When I said, damn, man. When I saw he joined the nightcap team, I said, oh,
Man.
my text went going.
Popping up Greene in there.
Man, popping up Greene.
Nah, you got my word, man. I told you I'd come through.
Nah, yeah. he
Congrats
did.
on that too, man.
Yeah,
That's
appreciate
dope.
that,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
And I think, Joe, a lot of people get to see like your personality though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You a cool fucking anyway, but like people don't be knowing how players are off the court.
Right.
You know what I say that.
Right.
But like being in Atlanta, like how that was. Like playing in Atlanta. Do you think this what we say? People don't like playing in Atlanta, too much going on. That true? You think that?
I think I wouldn't say that's why people don't like playing in Atlanta. It's probably why we ain't had a title.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it is. It's something to do every night, bro.
Yeah.
Like so you gotta have the you got to be a disciplined player to play here. You know what I mean? And a lot of cats ain't got that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Temptation is something else.
Did you get traded here or was you a free agent?
Nah, yeah, I got traded here,
Okay.
but I was more of a free agent, but it's more like an unrestricted free agent. So Phoenix could have matched.
Got you.
And I had to make the phone call.
Yeah.
You know, the whole nine, like, hey, don't match what Atlanta doing. Just go on,
Let me go.
Don't
You
let
tired
me
of standing in that corner?
No, it wasn't that, man. It was, prior to me coming here to Atlanta, I was trying to redo my deal in Phoenix, and we had just got a new ownership group.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was just trying to get, it was like $50 million. They wouldn't budge from like 42.
Okay.
I was trying to get 50, so they wouldn't budge. So I'm like, man, I'm going to play it out. Didn't know how great we was going to be or how bad we was going to be. And it turned out we was the best team in the league. Unfortunately for me, I get hurt in the playoffs.
Right.
We get home court advantage throughout the whole playoffs. We playing against the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals.
Robert Orr.
I missed the first 2 games, bro.
Yeah.
I missed the first 2 games.
That was going to be the championship.
And that hurt us.
Yeah.
So that was the only time that we got the chance to play together because you traded Q first, and then you traded me. You know what I mean? So
damn, I forgot. Quentin Richardson, right?
Yeah, Quentin Richardson.
Y'all had a squad, bro.
We had a good squad, bro.
Yeah.
He led the league in 3-point makes that year. I led the league in 3-point percentage.
Yes.
All thanks to Nash, Amari, and Sean Marion and
So I wanted to ask, so like he was running the pick and roll and dominated the ball a lot, right?
Who?
Steve.
Yeah.
Man, so you was over there like, these really don't know how I get down though. Like, did you just feel like that? It was like, all right, I'm just gonna play my role.
I already knew what I could do. Like I knew what I could do. I'm just playing my role to the T. You know what I mean? Nash go out the game, I get a chance to play a little point guard. Now I get to show my playmaking skills, my post-up game. You know what I mean? My mismatches that I caused throughout the game. And it was fun, man. I wish we would have at least been able to have a few years together. You know what I mean?
I had a whip, bro. God, dog.
Cause with him saying that, like in Phoenix, like it was like, oh, Joe a shooter.
Yeah.
Shooter.
Yeah.
Right.
You came at the Hawks. I was like, man, that nigga a whole ball.
He's a hooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just seeing that and like, do you think like when you say you wanted the 50 mil from Phoenix, that's what you wanted, but then when you got that bag from the Hawks,
it's like, but here's the thing: winning, cures all. Everybody get paid when you win, right? We ended up being one of the best team in the league at that time, and I got rewarded from that. You know what I mean? So instead of it being 50, now it jumped up to 70. Now y'all might as well. Because Nash had just signed for like 62. I'm gonna be making more than Nash, Sean, Amari. So it was kind of like the OKC and James Harden thing.
oh yeah.
But James was coming off the bench.
Right.
I was a starting 2 guard, so just unfortunate, bro. When these owners take over these teams and they don't really know what they got, and you start making decisions, start making moves that don't make a lot of sense.
And dismantling team.
Yeah, it sets you back. It sets you back.
Dang.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Who you been watching some playoff basketball?
Come on now.
Who you like? Who you
Come
like
on
so
now.
far?
Come on now. Hey, look, I've been speaking on Detroit before the playoffs even started because I'm a Cade Cunningham fan.
Okay.
You and Dom.
I like the big guards, bro.
Yeah.
Guys who cause a lot of mismatch problems. He can score it as well as make guys around him better. So, and he's looked good. I think the playoffs, especially game 1, for them young guys, him and Durant, who never played in the playoffs before, they got a chance to know what it's like, what the atmosphere is like, how hard you got to play. Every possession counts. And if New York don't go on that 21-0 run in that
Up
first
2-0.
game, man, they'd be up 2-0.
Yeah, as a player though, like 21 straight points.
That's hard, bro.
Is that coaching or on the like team?
It's a little bit. It's a little bit of both, but I would put more of it on the players on the floor because you have to be able to calm yourself down in those hostile environments like New York and be able
They
to get a
still
bucket
young.
or foul. Yeah, they young. That's experience is gonna be their best teacher, so they're gonna learn a lot throughout this series.
But Dom, behind the camera, though, our producer, he been telling us about Cade all year. So like when somebody tell you about something, you start watching the play.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, he all right. Like even in game 1, all his shots weren't falling, but he was getting to where he was gonna fall eventually. I knew. I was like, nah, he playing good. He gonna be straight.
I do want to say something about him in this last game, though. He hooped 33 points, 12 rebounds. It's crazy. But the score was 94-94, tied up. That nigga gave the ball to Dennis Schroeder and ran in the corner. He didn't want no parts of shooting that ball after they tied up because New York had caught back up. Dennis Schroeder hit a 3. And they go down and get a stop. When they came back down, then he came and got the ball, bro. You got to get that ball, both of them. You got to have that ball. Yeah, they was on the drought. And they came back. And when they tied it up 94-94, he just gave it to Dennis Schroeder and ran in the corner. I was like, nah, you got to.
Yeah,
no, he
was
did.
he a part of that drought too? Was he like missing some shots when they went?
No, everybody was.
You know what I'm saying? So
that drought lasted
I
like
think
3-4
he's just trying to, hey,
nah,
somebody else.
Look,
I feel what you're saying.
But this is why you bring Dennis Schroeder over there.
Yeah.
You bring him for moments like this. Maybe,
but he should be the one kicking it out to Dennis Schroeder for the 3. He shouldn't make Dennis Schroeder make
so
that
maybe
play.
that'll happen next time. It's
That's
just
what
an
I'm saying.
experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
He's learning on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I like the additions of the veteran guys they brought. The Tim Hardaways. I know he didn't scratch yesterday, but he's not gonna play. He's not gonna play bad
Played
like
good the
that
first
at
game,
home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tim Hardaway was balling the first game.
Him and Beasley, they gonna play great at home. They gonna make shots, and they gonna be an even tougher team.
They
to
like
beat.
an old school Detroit team, you know what I'm saying? Got a few scores and a bunch of just head busters. What's my man name? Isaiah Stewart.
Oh, he don't be out there for basketball.
What if he out there for-
That nigga
What a
want to
problem.
fight. That nigga be soon whistle blow. That nigga run. Hey, man, get your ass over there, bro. He's walking up on anybody, bro. I know home can fight.
Right now.
He too confident.
Hey, you gotta love it though, because as a hooper, like especially like a guy like K, you need them type of dudes on your team, bro.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with K.
Yeah.
Foul K hard.
Yeah. Try it.
You already know what's going on.
You know who walking up on you.
You know who dude was wild? He tried to come after LeBron. Remember that a couple years ago?
Yeah.
He was about to come at LeBron. Said, "Nah, you can't."
So I know you said Detroit. So you got Detroit going to like the Eastern Cup. You think you got them going far in the playoff?
I think it's up to Detroit, man, meaning the confidence and swagger that they play with. You know, they got to know they belong. They got to know they one of the top teams. You got 3 phases of NBA season: the preseason, the regular season, and the postseason. Now, in the postseason is where you make your name. You know, I think a guy like K, can really become a superstar throughout the postseason because he's such a mismatched nightmare, and I think potentially they can beat probably anybody in the East in a 7-game series, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, the Celtics look good. Cavs looked good against the Heat, but I think Celtics, man, they just, bro.
Too deep, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, bro, Tatum, bro. When Tatum get in his bag, bro,
Yeah.
It's slick almost unstoppable, bro.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown, you know what you're gonna get out of Jaylen Brown. But Tatum will sit there and toy with a motherfucker for a long time, then he'll just, come here.
Yeah. Them two him and Jaylen Brown have been in the playoffs, like deep playoff runs, basically since they've been in the league. So, you know what I'm saying? They got, even though they ain't missed the playoffs one time, and they be making like at least the Eastern Conference Finals like when they was younger and shit. So, and now that they won it, it's gonna be real tough to knock them off the block for sure. Oh, but speaking of the Celtics, bro, so I was working for the Atlanta Spirit back when y'all had the 7-game series against the Celtics.
Oh, yeah.
KG and them. Yeah, hell yeah, man. So walk us through that, because that shit was so live in that motherfucker. Phillips.
That game 7.
Man, all the games, but that
Down for real. Couple overtime.
All the
game
games,
6, though.
all the games here in Atlanta were like movies.
Yeah.
They couldn't get no win in Atlanta.
They couldn't, bro.
Hey, look, I seen KG and Paul Pierce talking. I don't know if Paul Pierce at the hookah lounge too long or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm talking about. You got to use Atlanta as a 6th man. You know when cats come here, they got to step out. They got to do something. You can't just sit in your room all night. You know what I mean? So that's what we banking on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey. We seen AI out last night. Boy, was out at 6 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got him. That man coming in and dropped 55 on him.
AI is a different beast, man.
Hey. So some can, some can't.
Yeah.
But it was a great series, bro.
Man.
A young Hawks team, and the fans here in Atlanta made it impossible for the Celtics to get a
They
win.
couldn't win, and
They couldn't at all.
Right.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, the Hawks had that stick too, though. Like, it was you, Josh Smith, and who else on the
Y'all had
team?
Marvin Williams,
Mike Bibby?
Josh
Oh,
Childress,
man.
Mike Bibby,
Al Horford.
Al Horford.
Al Horford.
Young. Did y'all have
You could have named
Marvin?
you could have named a
Marvin.
lot of motherfuckers before you named Marvin.
What you mean, man? Come on, man. You got to chill. That's my guy,
I
bro.
know Marvin your guy, but listen though, like you got Chris Paul sitting there and Marvin.
I understand that. I understand
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I understand.
Hey, Josh
You and
told us,
Chris Paul have been fucking crazy.
I understand that.
Josh said the owner, what was his name? Billy,
Billy Knight.
the man,
The GM,
GM.
Billy
He
Knight.
said he wasn't gonna draft somebody that the same height as his white man. This your boy Navv Greene. I ain't even finna lie to you. I ain't gonna try to make you get some money. If you want money, come join the Prize Pick team. And when I say join the Prize Pick team, man, all you gotta do, use that code Broken Play. Deposit some money, and we gonna win some money. The playoffs starting. Now this one everybody's serious. During the year, you wean out all that BS. Some players don't care about the numbers during the season. They just want to make the playoffs. But guess what? We in the playoffs. We got some play-in games going on. You got OKC in the they number 1 in the West. Cleveland number 1 in the East. You got Boston number 2 in the East. You got the Rockets number 2 in the West. But guess what? This when it get tricky. Them middle teams where you got LeBron going against Ant-Man. Oh, that's when it get real. You got Milwaukee against the Pacers, the Nuggets against the Clippers. Come on, man. Jokic, he a triple-double assassin. He averaged that during the regular season. What you think he gonna do during the playoffs? Look, I ain't no mathematician. I ain't no scientist. I'm just trying to put some money in your pocket, man. Go use that code Broken Play, man. Tell them we sent you. Fellas, listen. I got a PSA for y'all. Stop blaming bad sex on having a long day. All your day is gonna be long, but you gotta come strong. That ain't what she mean when she say she wanted it long. Not your day. She wants something else. Get me? Now look, I ain't here to judge. I'm here to help. Come on, man. Be ready when she need it. Don't get caught slipping like your Wi-Fi when she trying to stream that round 2. Get what you need. Blue Chew, man. Look, they'll deliver it right to you, though. Ain't no uncomfortable doctor visits and looking all crazy when you walking out and, hey, stop all that. You already know the gist, man. They're going to give you a 30-day supply free. That's 1 month free. If you don't like it, then it's on you. If Blue Chew can't help you, it's you, dog. With all this going on with tariffs and all that, guess what? These tablets are made in the USA. And they ship discreet. It ain't gonna say on the box, hey, this from Blue Chew to make your dick work. It ain't gonna say that on the box. So when you get the box, don't nobody know what you about to do. It's all online, man. No weird eye contact at the pharmacy. Just you and your confidence and a good night's sleep. And guess what? She gonna get a great night's sleep. Man, Blue Chew. Great sex is a few clicks away. Don't be the weak link in the chain. Click that link. Everyone could use an extra hand. With Blue Chew, you get an extra leg. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at bluechew.com. And guess what? You already know. You know the deal. If you ain't used it before, don't try making new emails. Use the promo code 85sports and you just going to pay that $5 shipping. That's promo code 85sports. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. Now go get on her ass. He was saying Chris Paul was short. Josh told us that.
Saying how his wife is crazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's how Josh was saying.
Yeah,
he was like,
he didn't want nobody short.
Position, fucking up these.
You know what though? They didn't. Yeah, they didn't draft no guards.
But yeah, we had a
Except
good young team, bro.
Yeah.
We got better every year. When I first got here in 05, bro, the year before, they had won 12 games. I'm coming off winning 62 games with Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I get here, we win 29 games. That's still depressing.
Yeah.
You don't even want to do nothing. You can't even step out and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? So we got better each and every year. And by my third year, you know, we were a playoff team. Yeah. And from then, man, they just kind of took off with it.
Hey, what you think of the fan base in Atlanta, though? How they support?
I think you got to give them something to support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
bruh, it's some fair weather shit in that goddamn State Farm Arena.
Yeah.
You got to win.
They gonna, hey, listen, like I say, they going to come out, they going to cheer, and you got to give them something. You got to give them something to go off of. Just like us playing against the Celtics in that series. Man, we made it such an interesting series that, you know, they came out, they showed love, they made Atlanta, like I said, a hostile environment to where, you know, you can look across and see KG and Paul Pierce with a little doubt in their eyes. Like, man, this is the number 1 seed we playing. Yeah.
We about to go 7.
So, hey, that energy and effort, bro.
You knew when the Hawks was getting better when nobody was on the club level. Cause niggas used to just hang out in the club level, not even watch the
What's that,
game.
117?
It should be a real-
107, 117, something like
I
that.
think it's like behind 111, like on
Yeah,
the
I know what you're
opposite
talking
side,
about.
where it
You
used to
stayed
be
at the
an
bar.
old joint. But yeah,
Bro.
everybody just be in
Stayed
the
at the
club.
bar.
Nobody's even watching the game. And y'all got good, the club would be empty as shit.
Hey, it used to be a whole party, boy.
Yeah,
the
bro.
game.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the club.
Yeah, bro. I said niggas. We was in there smoking weed. I was about to lie.
Yeah, put it on other motherfuckers. He don't roll the shit up.
Niggas in there getting high.
Hey, but this why I say like with the like if the Hawks play a team, this how I look at it. If they playing like the Lakers or the Celtics or the Knicks,
They come.
them other teams they gonna have their jerseys on. You could be a Hawk fan and don't have shit Hawks related on. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the Atlanta Hawks fan, they don't wear the clothes,
Nah,
but
they
they
got
in there.
drip. Yeah.
Well, and you'll know when they start talking. Hell no, shout out Hawk gonna win them motherfuckers. You know who they going for.
Rocket said Mookie Blaylock.
Yeah, they be goddamn. Oh yeah, Mookie was a.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah. So, but you still wanted to come to Atlanta and they had just won 12 games. You told them no match.
Yeah, I
What,
think.
you just wanted to change?
Well, my thing was I thought Atlanta was a hell of a city, right?
Oh no.
Like I had been here a few times in college. We played our SEC tournament here
At the Georgia Dome.
At
when
the
they
Georgia
had,
Dome. Yeah. So I was like, man, we should be at the underground, hanging out, buying clothes, all that. So I'm like, why aren't the Hawks a good team? I could never understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I got the opportunity, bro, I was like, I'm gonna ride this wave. I'm gonna see what comes out of it. And I teamed up with some great cats. Josh Smith was just 1 year removed from high school when I got here.
Yeah, he was still young.
You know what I mean? So he was still young, still learning. I'm like, by the time he improves or reach his potential, we're gonna be a hell of a team, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Fans
off
used to be
pure
on
chop.
his ass though. I ain't like that. Like every time he would shoot a three, everybody be like, no, like nah, you can't do that, man. Let the man shoot the ball.
You know that before big boys or big men started shooting threes.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, I
Well,
got
look,
that.
Before
Stretch
stretch
photo,
photo,
for real, for
But
real.
you
they
see,
made
he
it
gonna shoot
popular.
him, so goddamn
Yeah.
be encouraging. Don't be
Yeah,
like,
he got hey, listen, one thing he ain't lacking is some confidence. He let
Yeah.
that thing ride.
he letting that bitch
And
go.
we can sit there and talk. He look smooth. Hey, I need you to crash that glass, baby. You know what I'm saying? All right, Joe, I got you. Shit. You swing that motherfucker smooth, it's going up.
Know that. Smooth
It's
was
going
shooting at him.
up.
And T was on that team too.
Later on, right? Yeah.
Now we came around 07.
Nah, that was y'all. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, he was that far? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was.
Yeah, I had a whip right then too. A whole different type of squad, but it was like you, T, Corver.
I didn't play with Corver and
Okay.
Millsap. I didn't play
Oh, that was the year before. So
Yeah.
T was the year before, after that.
Cause okay, you went to Brooklyn then, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to
So
Brooklyn.
what you ain't tripped about going to Brooklyn? Or?
Nah, D. Will called me one day and said, man, what you think about playing for the Brooklyn Nets? I'm still playing for the Hawks.
Man, y'all could.
I'm like, man, what you talking about? I was like, where you getting this info from?
Yeah.
So I was like, man, what you talking about? So he was like, just be expecting a phone call in a few days. I'm like, all right. And next thing you know, I got traded. That's the Danny Ferry thing. I don't know if y'all ever heard Jeff Teague talk about it, but when Danny Ferry took over the Hawks,
Yeah.
I was the first dude who he got rid of. It wasn't no questions. Me and him never had a sit down. He didn't talk to me. It was
Damn.
none of that. The crazy part is I seen this man every day at the arena,
Mhm.
even though the season was over, because I got my homeboy playing on the summer league team. So I'm going up there watching him practice, watching him work out, and he in there every day. Me and him never spoke. We never said nothing. It was almost like I was invisible. So I'm asking LD and them who the coaches, even though I just got traded like 2-3 days ago, I'm still coming up to the arena. They don't even know what's going on. It's like, man, dude got the best poker face in here. Don't nobody know. You know what I mean? So and it was just unfortunate because he wasn't here long before something happened and they had to get him up out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he probably, I don't know. That's crazy though. For you say y'all didn't have no goddamn.
None. It was like we trade him. He the first one got to go. Boom, got me on up out of here.
Shit.
So everybody think that I left, but I'm like, I got traded, bro. I can't. This is part of the business.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you do like the fact that you think players should have their own like the trajectory of their career and where they going and stuff. Cause you see how they do it on the other side. Like when owners and stuff. Say for instance, if you say I want to finish my career in Atlanta, they ain't give you that choice to have that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they not. They probably give a select few, but yeah, everybody ain't getting that type of choice.
Yeah, a lot, especially now.
Yeah.
Shit, look how they just did Luka.
They get you up out of there. They get you up out of there, boy.
And then if they traded Luka, like
Hell yeah.
anybody
Hey,
can get
listen.
traded.
to Nico's defense, Nico Harrison defense, he didn't anticipate Kyrie getting hurt. It's like best case, worst case scenario. Best case, all right, defensively we're gonna be a lot better. The 28 to 30 points that Luka scores a night, AD averaging 24, 26, I think we can make that up. The pick and roll with Kyrie and AD was probably gonna be unstoppable. You know what I mean? Worst case, damn, Kyrie get hurt.
I thought it was gonna be.
So now we had the worst case. We had the worst case situation.
Everybody on their team got hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
right after that,
It's like a trickle effect.
Yeah,
like,
it was like, nigga made a deal with the devil or something. Everybody started losing their limb.
And then as you watching the game, you just see this nigga Luka going off.
and that's what makes it worse.
Yeah, it makes it worse. Like,
Especially what he did to Dallas in Dallas.
like, we see what you probably was thinking. But nigga, that nigga Luka, man, goddamn had a few of them goddamn Hollywood shots. That nigga lost 30 pounds, came out there running full speed. Next game.
But on that Ozempic.
But what?
Hey, listen, but it could change his trajectory of his career, meaning Luka, because obviously Dallas, they seen something that we all didn't see because they see him every day. Now I don't know if it was a work ethic or what, but it could put Luka in a different perspective. Now he in LA, he probably like, all right, bet I'm gonna show him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show
Nah,
him.
he motivated.
You see what I'm saying?
You tried me.
Yeah, so maybe he wasn't as motivated in Dallas. Now that he's in LA, he don't have no choice.
Yeah.
Joe, I've been saying this, bro. Tell me if I'm wrong, bro. You an athlete. Do all athletes need to be fit?
Do all athletes need to be fit?
Yeah, I'm like, Luka, it's cool to have a big boy athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like, Luka can have a little weight on him. He play good with the weight
Be real,
on.
Joe. Be real, Joe. Be real, bro.
He got to drop some. He got to drop a few.
Oh,
ass
right.
videos.
Come on now.
I'm saying, listen,
Thank you.
cause he playing a lot of minutes. Like you look at how great Kawhi is. You look at his body. He look ripped up. You know what I mean? And for Luka, in order for him to play all these minutes, it's gonna be nice in the playoffs where he playing 40+ minutes.
And that different type of basketball in that playoff.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's a lot more physical. Hey, guys on the floor every 2 to 3 plays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta put your body through some tough workouts to be prepared for situations like this.
Yeah. It was a chubby person in me that wanted to take the goddamn wish he got.
The only thing to think about Luka too is he gotta they gonna like go at him every single game. So he's gonna have to guard a whole lot every single game. They switching and making him guard. So you gotta be in shape to do that, bro. You got to be.
So, all right, you right. But I ain't gonna lie, that first game, I think LeBron was just trying to, like, see what they gonna do and like let them see, and then he probably like game 2, like this how we gonna do it.
We
this
gonna
how
see.
We win. But Ant-Man,
Hey,
bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, Ant-Man. Hey.
They even saying
like him.
they weren't even practicing hard before that game went, bro. They kind of like dialed down and practicing shit, so they wasn't really like taking it as serious.
And
that's how it sound.
And you can tell.
They running every motherfucking possession.
They was not ready for that.
Every possession.
McDaniels,
That's what I'm saying.
he could hoop.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know all them, but I'm
That's what
saying
crazy. I
McDaniels,
like
how he out there playing, bro.
Hey, look.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. I know what we going to get from Ant-Man.
Yeah.
You know what Ant-Man going to do. Ant-Man going to do that.
Yeah.
But when you got McDaniels, and they playing with confidence, they don't look at the Lakers like we can't beat them.
Absolutely.
They think
They
they can
playing
beat
with
them.
house money because nobody's picking them to win it.
Oh, man.
listen.
Julius Randle.
What he do
Right.
game 1? How many he had game 1?
Yeah.
Now,
Just you know what? And making the right play. See, Randall and Edwards didn't have to be stars in game 1 because Nas Reed and
Everybody else,
McDaniels,
the support.
they barely missed shots.
They was hitting everything. Yeah.
They made almost everything they shot. So, yeah. So I don't expect Edwards to have 17 points. This is going to be a game. He's going to explode for probably 45, 50.
But, hey, them 17 looked like a strong-ass 17.
Yeah.
He was talking shit.
Yeah, bro, Ant-Man gonna pop that shit when he got down.
And you gotta love it too, man.
Hell
Because he the first one to go to bat for his teammates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He ride for his teammates real.
Yeah, so you gotta love that.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I love everything about Ant-Man. His swag, especially when he's on the floor. And how he competes. He lets you know. I don't know if y'all seen that clip with Obama was like, look at this dude right here.
Oh,
He
no.
got the
We
game.
talked about it.
No, I'm the truth.
Yeah, you better.
He said stand down. He told him stand down. That nigga told the president to stand down. That when he forgot who the fuck he was talking to. That nigga like, man, who? You better ask about me. You better stand down.
Stand down, big dog.
Yeah.
Hey, Bron, come here and tell this nigga how I be.
He said, I'm the truth.
He made a Bron come and tell him.
Nah, and then Bron walked up with Bron shaking their head like, so you.
But I told my mom, I said, weed, but she was.
That's me. I'm the judgmental. Hey, y'all get out of here smoking that weed in front of that building, man.
She knew my brother was on crack. She just didn't want me to be like my brother. So I was like, Mom, look, I got something to tell you. Look, I smoke weed. She started crying like a mother. Like, please, not my baby. Crack. But this what got her. I said, Mom, you got to understand that you taught me well enough to not do crack. I'm smart. I'm still your son now. And she was like, okay. She was like, just don't do crack. I was like, you gotta understand. And this what got her too. I said, think about it. I've been smoking. The teachers ain't called you yet. I ain't got no disciplinary referral. I ain't been called to the office. Yeah. When the last time they called me? She was like, they ain't called me in a minute. And she said, this because of the weed? I'm like, man, it's because of weed. Look, I'm trying to do whatever the girl say. I'm like, man, this because of weed.
It done really calmed me down.
It works. Focus. Yes, I do my work.
Don't tell you another thing, mama. I started back drawing too.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And the time is finally here, y'all. This Wednesday, April 23rd, Travel Queens is premiering on BET Her.
Yes, y'all. BET Her, 8 p.m. EST. Make sure that y'all tune in. And yeah, go ahead and check out this clip because we was having a ball.
Yes, we went to 4 different cities, having a time of our lives. So check it out.
You guys ready?
Yeah. I'm Dre Nicole.
And I'm Lex P.
And together we are Travel Queens.
From Charleston to the streets of Cartagena. We're eating good.
That's up my alley.
Drinking good.
Cheers. And experiencing the beauty of different cultures. It's gonna be fun. So we're taking you to incredible destinations with a special focus on the Black experience.
2 queens, 1 glow, endless possibility. Travel Queens, series premiere Wednesday, April 23rd at 8 on BET Her.
You know he talk shit. So,
you know he was giving it to him practice in the USA.
The whole time we were talking about that USA limit, you could tell like Ant-Man, like he bring the fun back for the players though, cause KD hanging with the niggas. I'm fucked.
Fuck buddy.
Yeah, bro, y'all niggas finna drink wine and lay down. Like, nigga, I'm roll with Ant-Man, man.
Ant finna play the game.
Who's some of your favorite teammates, like, and you ain't gotta tell no reason why, just like your favorite teammate, like you done had. Who's in the league?
Man, Amari. You know, I caught Amari right when he came into the league. He was so raw and talented out of high school.
Nah, it ain't gotta be cause on the court.
Like, but this is, I spent a lot of time with him.
Okay.
Like, because it was my second year in the league, which was his first year in the league. So we trying to become some young hoopers. And
you was in Boston 1 year?
Who?
You.
I was in a half a season, my rookie year. They traded me my rookie year.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember how long you was there.
And
I thought he started in Phoenix.
Nah, I got, huh? All right, so I think
with Twan and Paul.
Yeah, I think they did. So they had never, Twan and Paul had never been to the playoffs prior to my rookie year. My rookie season, we were like number 2 in the East. So so as a young player, you got some talent and you gain some value in yourself by, you know, playing and compare. I'm starting 2 guard on the team.
Right.
So I gained a little value and they shipped me off to bring in veteran help so they can further their chances and, you know, ultimately trying to win a title. I can't be mad at that. They put me in a situation that was, you know, still pretty good.
Too,
yeah. It helped me. I still was, you know, able to learn and develop. So, but yeah, I was in Boston for about 6 months.
Okay, good. My father cut you off about the favorite teammates. That's where you was at. Go ahead.
My favorite teammates, yeah, I spent a lot of time with Amari, man, playing one-on-one, learning just how to be a pro.
Amari was a dog.
You know what I mean? We used to hang out off the court. We both had dogs that we used to, you know, hang out and talk about with. Sean Marion, he used to come to Arkansas. He got family in Arkansas.
Oh, word.
So he used to come to Little Rock and hang out. Josh Smith, he come to Little Rock and hang out. So Gennaro Pargo, who I played college ball with, you know, me and him playing the Big 3, but he also played here in Atlanta with me as well. So I got a few guys, man, who I hung out with, you know, quite a bit. Quentin Richardson, one of my partners.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, some of my, some great teammates that I've had, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you was with Q. So, speaking of the big three and playing ones and stuff like that. You trying to get in the one-on-one conversation with your old teammate, Jeff Teague and Pat Bev and all of them are going back and forth. I think they're supposed to play like Brandon Jennings played for like $100,000. They want to see ISO Joe in that.
Yeah, I've been hearing the rumors.
Okay.
I've talked to him, but I can't. I mean, we gotta. If we're gonna do it like boxing style, then it's got to be weight classes, right? Because I can't play against Brandon Jennings, Patrick Beverly, or Jeff Teague, right? Nobody wants to see that.
I mean, it's one-on-one though. It's ones though, bro. Like it just is what it is.
Man, it's gonna be like Big Body Brunson when he got Schroeder on his hip. Man, he ain't got no chance. You know what I'm saying?
I feel the same way, but they may not. Pat Bev said he can stop anybody.
Yeah, hey, look, let me tell you something. Pat a dog. First off, you better come with your knee pads and stuff on.
Yeah.
It's gonna get ugly.
Mm-hmm. Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Gonna make it
like
go
it's gonna be some bloodshed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you better be ready if they think about playing him.
KG had your back though when they were talking about when Paul Pierce he was there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm killing Paul Pierce. I'm killing him. Yeah.
So that's the weight class. Yeah. So we can put.
Y'all can play. That'll be.
Nah, P ain't gonna play me. He ain't gonna play.
Yeah, he don't even like he be playing for real no more. Paul Pierce. He don't like he even work out.
But you look at the TNC crew, the Frigga guy who got Beasley and Stevenson playing. Mm-hmm. Now that's a good matchup, and that's my type of speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. 1-on-1.
Yeah.
But shit, you be chilling. But you ain't ducking smoke.
Oh, man. Nah, I ain't ducking no smoke. But I know the fans want to see it.
So you say
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, let's give him a shot.
So how often do you goddamn?
I'm in the gym, baby. I'm getting it. Man, I'm doing my yoga and I'm in the gym getting right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready.
Yeah. Nah, that real. That nigga, we was talking about Kawhi. Kawhi had 39 and 5, 15 and 19.
An amazing game.
Mid-range assassin, bro.
But Denver gave that shit away.
Yeah.
With turnovers.
And turnover, missed free throws. Russell Westbrook had a critical turnover in the fourth.
You gonna get that out of Russ, though.
My boy, who number one?
Russ gonna throw that bitch to the other team.
Porter Jr.
He had a crazy-ass turnover that turned into a 3.
Hey, but
look,
have
a good
bro,
game too.
I think that's gonna be the best series out of the goddamn round one. Like Clippers and Nuggets. I think they're gonna keep going back and forth.
Classic.
I think they could go.
I'm liking this Detroit, New York one too, but I think that is the best one, the one you're going to watch though. Denver and LA.
More of your stars over there on the West.
They balling. I'm looking for Memphis to give us some hope.
Okay.
Ja and Shea, the matchup. I want to see Ja turn back the hands of time. I want him to go into AI mode.
Yeah.
Bro, they need him to be ultra aggressive. Let me tell you, he went 6 for 16 or something first game. Man got to shoot at least 25 times.
That was on 3 quarters though.
But he got to put pressure on the defense. Man just came out with a sweet new shoe. Man, you gotta go out there and give them. Y'all can't lose by no. Y'all can't lose by no 50. Y'all can't lose by no 51, man.
Yeah, that's sad.
I understand that. Listen, this is the schedule.
Yeah.
Hey, how old is how old is guy? 25, 20.
Not even, is he?
Come on, man. He don't need but a day of rest.
The whole team young.
Yeah.
Ain't got no
man, you know it when goddamn if Ja don't do no goddamn none of that.
Hey, I want to see some grenades.
Yeah, man, throw some shit in the crowd.
They didn't
but Joe, bro, OKC wasn't missing shit,
nothing.
bro. That first quarter, I ain't gonna lie. Man, everything was falling, bro.
That's how they play though. They just be hooping and shooting.
SGA MVP?
Yeah, he my MVP. And that's the thing, like he didn't have to play well because the guys around him played so good. But damn, he not gonna have that type of game no more.
Oh yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? Like
quiet
game.
Yeah,
Prize picks are going over.
Yeah, because
whatever they talking about.
He got damn. I'm talking about like because they saying it's either Joker or SGA.
I'm going OKC. I'm going Shea for MVP. They the youngest team in the league. They had the best record in the league.
Yeah.
You don't see that, bro. The young teams be down bottom feeders, getting they butt kicked. They are the best team in the NBA with the MVP on there.
Joker numbers crazy though, Joe.
Man, I know they sick. They sick, bro. He is filthy out there doing what he want.
Man, and bro, a couple years ago, I'm watching. I'm like, bro, ain't no way, cause he like he move at his own pace. I'm like, bro, they can't stop this shit. Then you watch like, nah.
You think you can stop it? You can't
Yeah.
stop that, bro.
It's like his mind working, like the passes he make. I'm like, nah.
It's because his IQ is so high. You know what I mean? Like he's a pass first big, but don't slip up because he'll drop 40, 50 on you. You know what I mean? But he gonna settle for 25 to 28 points a night, 12 rebounds, 10 assists.
Walking triple-double.
Yeah, like he's a guy you like if you pick him playing pickup, you want him on your team, bro.
Hell yeah.
Who one player like when you was in the league that you like, nah, I ain't even trying to play against him today. Like you know how some like say for instance, if somebody had to go against Joker, you know you had to go against a Shea or somebody like that, you know they like, bro, I'm gonna have to work today.
Hey, listen, man. Dwight Howard, bro.
Real.
When we played a playoff series against that dude, man, this was 2000, I don't know, 9, 10.
The year they went to the finals, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, listen. That dude was unreal. It's like we couldn't stop him. He was so dominant that we was like, okay, we're going to let Dwight go 40 or 50. Turkaloo, Jameer Nelson, all them, we ain't giving y'all Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can't
You remember
get
they had
nothing.
Rashard Lewis too?
Yeah, Rashard Lewis. We ain't helping. We ain't doing nothing. So if Dwight gonna finish with 50 and y'all gonna have 2 and 3, oh yeah, we cool. So it was probably Dwight, man. He was he was so dominant. He probably the next dominant player. Yeah. I would say the Shaq. I played against Shaq, through his apex years early in the 2000s. Give it up.
Nothing you can do.
Nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do.
Anybody you guard personally though that you was like, oh man, damn, this shit going
one-on-one.
I'll say Bron. I played against him in playoff series.
Oh yeah, Cleveland.
Oh man, he was tough to guard. Tough to guard. Even in Miami, I played against him in Cleveland and Miami.
Shit, a lot of people probably say you.
Probably.
They should.
Yeah.
They ain't.
What part of the LeBron game makes him so tough?
Just being so cerebral as far as like, you got to be so disciplined on defense because it's like you want to play him straight up, but you know the tendencies and principles that y'all work on. And like, so you may have to shade him a little bit, but any little crease, bro, he going to take advantage. You turn your head, he's a pass first guy, but he can score just as well as he can pass. So I think that's what kind of made him so dominant in that he could play multiple positions. You spread him, you put shooters around him to enhance his game to where it's hard to double team him in situations because he got so many guys around him who could make plays and make shots.
Yeah. People be saying him and Melo. Melo be.
Oh yeah, they said Melo was a
Melo bully, bro.
Yeah. That's what everybody say.
Bully, bro. Yeah. Bully ball. Look, you on the free throw line. That man steady trying to bully you on the free throw line. Hey, let the ball go through the hole. This man already pushing. Yeah. So, you had to get some rest when you playing against Melo for sure.
At the wing in your area, you had to guard some of the best of all time, like even KD.
That is the best.
Yeah.
From the 2 guards to the 3s.
That
like
era of
Russell.
wings, bro.
Yeah.
Huh?
You play against Dirk?
Yeah.
Man. Everybody, I'm trying to think who else was. It was some hellified wings in the league right about that time, 2000 to about 2008. The wings in the league was fucking insane. Bro.
Crazy. From the Vince Carters to the T-Macs.
T-Mac.
Come on, man.
Ask him now.
Do it.
Do it.
Joe,
Do it. Go.
I know you could be neutral if you want to, bro. In your honest opinion, T-Mac or James Harden?
Who you picking?
I'm probably gonna go Mac.
I told them niggas. I told you, bro.
This is an ongoing investigation. Though. We gonna keep this going. We gonna keep this
how
going.
T-Mac was though.
Yeah, he didn't really. He got cheated when he went to Orlando because Grant Hill was hurt. So you never could really see what they could do as a team. So he catch a lot of slack because he ain't been out the first round. But I'm just speaking on pure talent, bro. The man was 6'9", didn't have a weakness, could do everything pretty much Kobe could do. You team him up with some guys, man, who can go. He gonna make it far in the playoffs, if not get a ring. It's just, we base everything off rings nowadays that. You kind of try to diminish what he's done. Don't take away from what James done. James is special.
Yeah. Right. 16 years? He been in the playoffs every time.
16 straight.
Never missed a playoff.
Yeah, like James was a bad boy, man. I had the privilege to play on that Rockets team that year, he was averaging like 35, 36 a night. Unreal, bro. Unreal. I'm just watching dude every day, like how he practiced, how he worked.
Damn, you was on that Rocket team?
Yeah.
You and her, y'all hung out good. Then.
Yeah, how was the party like?
Oh,
that
man,
night like?
listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Between, hold on.
When Harn comes to the
I get tired of seeing the same shit on my timeline. I'm gonna go do something new. Yeah, like, I'm gonna do something new, man. Like, that shit ain't nothing.
Jamaica,
same shit, bro. Same
I'm so tired
shit.
of seeing these bitches on the creek and rub down that white
shit.
chalk.
I'm finna get a job out there doing that.
I need one of them though, no cap. Hey,
Put a job
I'm
out
tired of that the only play these girls going.
You might do a little Dubai. Fuck, I want to go stand in the desert for this shit to take pictures, man. Y'all ain't having fun
On
for
the
real.
little lake with the little clipboard.
Yeah, just to say you did it though.
Yeah.
Everybody robots. I ain't no motherfucking robot. So I'm glad I could be the one to go out there and do something. And you would be like, man, you know what? Fuck it, Trinidad next year. I'm gonna go to Trinidad. Son FaceTime me while I was in Trinidad when the carnival was over with. He could have cussed and I would have been cool with it. I could tell. I could tell he wanted to say, man, what the fuck you got on?
I ain't gonna lie, when I opened my gram, that was the first thing I seen. All that purple shit. Swole ass light skin nigga on my timeline, man.
Bro.
You out there showing your ass.
Bro.
Out there. You having too much fun,
bro,
man.
it's up, guy.
Nah, that shit.
And I brought my costume home with me. I'm gonna do some role playing in that motherfucker. Y'all got me, man. That costume called me. Hey, listen, bro. Y'all nigga bullshit. That fit was a rat.
Oh God.
On me. This ain't no cheap ass shit.
For some beads and some panties.
Man, listen, for the beads and some panties. For some bedazzles and some goddamn. For some bedazzles and a thong. This shit about. That nigga said for some beads and some panties.
Beads and some panties. I ain't fucking with you, man.
Hell no. Oh God, bro.
Also, let that shit roll off you, man. It's a numbers game. You understand? Don't take none of that shit personal. I know a lot of the young boys sometimes they want to snap. Hey, man, let her. Hey, move around. You know what I'm saying? Move on. Get your numbers up, brother. Shoot a lot of shots. Don't dwell on one. Oh, bitch, that's how you go act. Yeah, the bitch act like me. Move. Move. You need to get as much distance away from that bitch. Get that stench off you. Don't let nobody else see you tripping at a bitch. Hey, man. Hey. Let a bitch admire how you moved on. I know you ain't talking. I wasn't talking to you. Excuse me. Baby, and walk off.
Shit, I said, boy, that nigga, hey, it be fun in the club.
Hey, listen, between Harden and PJ Tucker, man, listen, when I first got to the team, we get on the plane, right? We get on the plane. I forgot where we was coming from or where we was going. And, you know, you open up the thing, I see like 2 cases of Don Julio. Like, they got all this damn Don Julio up in here for. So Trevor Ariza sitting behind me. I'm like, man, why they got all that Don Julio? He said, you gonna see as soon as the wheels go up. I said, what you mean? He said, man, they gonna be passing out shots. They gonna make you take a shot. I said, I'm gonna sit over here and act like I'm asleep. He said, boy, they gonna start throwing shit at you there. Hey, look, boy, that plane get up in the air, them Don Julio bottles coming out.
Time to go.
My type of crowd.
Team leading.
Hey, listen, that's how I don't even like, it's like, how y'all on an 18-game winning streak? You boy drinking Don Julio every night.
Living.
Is that what it is?
That's living.
That's why when they start, when Michael Finley snatched the beer out of Luka's hand, bro, that what made him go.
Now, beer's different. Beer's different.
Talk to him, Bob.
Beer's different. I don't know nothing about it. Don Julio, hey, man, we in and out of there. That beer, you sluggish for 3-4 days.
Shit. Nigga, my dad used to go to work every day off that beer. That
Hey,
nigga,
look.
he used to drink beer with his dinner. And get right on that forklift the next day.
Listen, so but we talking Luka, who a professional athlete.
Yeah.
Look, when I seen Michael Finley take that beer out of his hand, what was that? It was after they won the
That Western Conference, Western Conference final.
Yep.
That nigga Luka had that motherfucker. Like you could tell that wasn't the first one. That nigga Luka finna knock a 6-pack down till that nigga did that shit. Luka like, oh yeah, they got me fucked up. I'm gone. Who talked the most shit?
Who talked the most shit? In the league today?
Now
today right now, Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody
No
talk
question.
shit to Ant-Man. Ant-Man talk shit to the fans. That nigga don't.
Nah, man. Hey, GP, Gary Payton, bro. You know, I came in. I played against GP.
Yeah. Damn, he was finna. He was about what 2 years away.
He was with the he was with
Yeah,
the Lakers.
Nah,
he was with the Lakers. He wasn't
2000.
even with the Heat yet. He was with the Lakers when I played against him. And yeah, he talked shit to the players, but how he talked to the refs. Like, damn, anybody else, you been throwing them out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like it's almost like he just had no respect for the refs, bro. It was like he would talk crazy to him.
Is Chris Paul kind of close to that then? Because Chris Paul be
he be trolling the refs.
Yeah.
Okay. He
Right.
he like trolling the refs. Yeah, for sure.
We always wonder why he always seems to get the short end of the stick when it comes to Pauls. When it comes to certain things like certain calls and shit like that.
Nah, I don't know. Yeah, he's probably the most intense guy I played with. It's infectious though.
They don't remember KG. Like a lot of people talk about KG when he was shit talking in Boston. In Minnesota, he used to talk shit to himself. That nigga would walk over there and be.
He don't be talking to you. He just be talking.
Yeah.
That's it. He still do that. What you talking about?
Lord, I'm telling you. Lord, when the nigga came, when the nigga walked in,
He was talking about the baseball dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to KG. That's the homie, man.
Anthony Edwards, show that clip when he
was talking
with a fan.
He be talking shit now.
I fuck with that shit. He make the game fun.
Oh yeah, you seen that? What he said to the fan?
That nigga
Man.
crazy. He really Atlanta though, Joe. You was
He-
here a long time. You know how Atlanta niggas be.
That nigga said my dick is bigger than yours. In an NBA playoff game. On national TV.
He see all the
God damn.
don't give a shit.
When a nigga already confident
Yeah,
and a
bro.
nigga like is, you know what I mean?
Shit.
He excelling in his career. The worst thing a nigga could do is have that money too.
Man, 300.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Nigga said
23.
He telling him my money.
Nah, he's stealing. I'm gonna tell you now.
You gotta love the energy, bro.
Oh yeah, for
the
sure.
energy that he
That what
brings
it
to the
need,
game.
yeah.
That's what the NBA need in general to build back up the the momentum and get the ratings back up. Just let niggas talk shit. Like I say, let them, bruh. Do you think that the NBA be better if they really just let niggas slap box? Like, okay, so me and you got a beef, we about to argue. Instead of calling a check, let two niggas get in a circle, 15 seconds.
Nah,
slap
this ain't
box.
hockey. Y'all know nah.
A 15-second slap box.
Hell no, it ain't gonna be but 3 niggas fighting every week. Draymond,
Your boy in Detroit.
Draymond, Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, hey, look.
I ain't thinking about
Everybody
it.
else don't want to fight.
That's every week.
Yeah, they gonna fight every
Draymond
week.
gonna be in
Yeah.
it for sure.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks. And then say you won't watch though.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
After
then.
the first couple weeks, then like, all right, man, I ain't gonna see you fight every week.
15 seconds, bro. 15-second slap box.
What y'all think about that series?
What, the Houston?
Houston, yeah.
Shit.
Golden State,
I just feel like
bro.
you gotta
They
get
had
beat
their
up.
chance.
Hey, bro, I ain't
They
gonna
needed
lie,
that
Jimmy-
first game.
Jimmy Butler, that's another person we left off doing that them years.
Tough wings. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but I'm saying, bro, I didn't know how big of a difference he was gonna be. Man, Jimmy done elevated that team, dog.
Yeah, on both ends.
Boy,
Yeah.
bro, with that mentality he got right now, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't scared of the Warriors, but now I am.
Yeah.
Shit, they could really beat anybody right now.
Yeah,
in the
because
West.
well, they got them two defensive-minded dogs in that starting lineup, and Jimmy and Draymond, and they gonna lead with defense. Offensively, what you get from Jimmy, that's huge. He gave him 25 the other night.
25.
Yeah.
So him stepping up like that, and then in the playoff time, he always come through.
Playoff
he's
game.
always
And Jalen only had 7 points to say. So
Greene.
Yeah.
This
good.
is the young stuff I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
when
The
you
the
say-
moments, the
game 2 would be
experience.
better, I think.
Yeah, he'll probably have a better game too, or probably just try to assert himself a little more. See, the one thing about Jalen Greene, he's not a he's an electric scorer, meaning like you just put him in and just let him play and go, as opposed to like a Cade Cunningham. He can control the game. He can get to his spots. Jalen, you gonna give him, he might shoot it 2-3 steps from behind the three and let it ride. He's just a pure scorer. So, but yeah, I look for Houston to, bounce back. I got them winning games.
But I feel like that's what they bought Van Vliet in for, to make sure he don't have like 7-point games. Make sure Jalen Greene can get the ball where he's supposed to have it and control that part of it.
Hey,
no, I'm just saying they bring him in because he had playoff experience, championship experience, so he can all the young boys that they got on the team, he can make sure a nigga don't go for sell him. Sell him is crazy,
bro. Hey, they were talking about Kuminga. I don't know what he doing, bro. Ain't no reason you don't play Kuminga.
He was finna get paid. I think he was trying to get paid. He up for a new
bro. But that just show you how dirty the game is, though. The boy been ball. Like, why would you do that?
He wasn't even starting in the regular season before Jimmy got there, though. They was bringing him off the bench.
I think they're gonna trade him since they got Jimmy. I think they're gonna trade him this summer, and it's like they just gonna ride it out, throughout this postseason.
Yeah,
maybe he'll get an opportunity.
But you ain't gonna get much for him if you don't let him go out there and play.
Yeah,
somebody gonna take it.
I think the league know. The league know. You know what I mean?
He's still young.
Oh yeah, no, somebody
he's hooping though, bro.
Yeah, somebody take him quick.
I'm saying, but I think the league know he a hooper or he can play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He good value.
He
good value to have.
But I think Kerr just a dirty motherfucker anyway. Like, even with the shit he did with Tatum,
they won the gold, Navv.
Bro.
They won the gold.
But that wasn't because of no coaching shit he doing.
Shit.
Nigga, I could have went out there and stood on the coaching goddamn and man, you saw what Curry was doing?
You see what he was doing last night or the other night?
Yeah, that nigga Curry.
Similar recipe.
Hey, that coach be acting like he gonna be out there able to check and defend Curry. Like, leave that man alone. You making it hard for your team, bro.
Intense as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Intense as
Yeah,
hell.
like he be getting in Curry head, like, nigga.
Leave that man alone.
He damn near on the court for real.
He do act like he still be playing a little bit because he was talking shit to LeBron one game.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
LeBron checked his ass.
Yeah.
I don't think LeBron like being called a nigga or something.
I think he said something about stop bitching.
He said bitch.
Yeah.
LeBron, that's the word. LeBron don't like people saying that bitch.
He made Adoka, yeah.
He said stop bitch.
He's like, hey, don't bring that bitch stuff
said,
my way.
What?
I'm 40. I'm a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be so loose.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Don't be so loose with that word.
That's gonna be a good series, though.
What, the Rockets?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna have to switch.
I know everybody got Golden State winning, but I don't think it's gonna be as easy.
When Houston get back
Rockets were favored the first game.
Yeah, they was.
Yeah. Man, I hope Dame play game 2 because that Pacers series, he gotta play. Yeah. That nigga Dame got a tick and he wasn't even playing. So game 2.
It's
up.
We got the clip of that jump.
When he did that?
Yeah. Halliburton got a weird game, but he good as hell though.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
Shit, he was on the Olympic team.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He gonna have to lead them.
And they got a little history anyway.
Gonna do me. Oh
yeah. I ain't got that ice on them hoes, man.
Yeah.
You sweet.
Yeah, he say you gonna see?
Yeah.
He playing. And I'll beat you. He said, and I'll beat your ass. You gonna see, and I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, hey, look, y'all know this team got history, bro.
Whole ass nigga. They got Halliburton and Dan got history.
No, the Pacers and the Bucks got history.
For sure.
From the time they took the ball that one time, remember?
Giannis, with your boy Greek.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Giannis broke a record and they didn't want to give him the ball.
Hey, after watching that clip, I ain't gonna lie. Siakam probably top 5 ugliest nigga in the
Boy, come on, man.
He said, "Ho ass nigga."
Come on, man.
Why is he talking? He's not playing. Ho ass nigga. Africa ain't friend.
Hey, so who we got in that series? Pacers and Bucks.
I'm Milwaukee, bro.
You got Milwaukee?
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried, bro. Worried.
Pacers is a deep team, bro.
And they playing defense. The last year they weren't playing defense. They were just outscoring.
What is
this
the
year
same
they playing
team too?
Yeah.
Shit.
But okay,
I might be too quick.
I gotta see what Dame do in game 2.
And that's my thing.
I'm gonna retract that. I'm gonna
wait. I'm
gonna wait.
What is Dame really gonna be able to give coming off a calf injury?
Blood clot.
A calf injury to where he probably hadn't been doing a lot of running.
Yeah.
You're gonna get out here and rev it up because you're gonna have to play twice as hard.
Absolutely.
And,
Like-
and Indiana get up and down, boy.
Yeah, I just don't know how much.
yeah.
I just don't know how much he gonna be able to give.
Yeah.
We
That's gonna-
finna
Or
damn
how he
see.
gonna be able to move.
Braun responded to Kevin Gates after he criticized his wife. Bruh, the only reason I'm confused about this shit, I ain't even thinking Braun knowing like who Kevin Gates is to listen to his music or none of that shit.
But that's his wife, though. He ain't got to know. Just
Yeah, but sometimes
somebody said something about my wife.
you ain't even gotta respond to certain
Not
stuff.
true.
What'd he say?
Look what he say, man. Kevin Gates just be talking.
I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play with him? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh. They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch.
All right.
Man.
I don't like the fact that he in bed and he talking to another dude. I hear another dude in the background going, all right, yeah.
Oh, there wasn't nobody on the
Get
phone?
up. I don't care, nigga. Don't talk to me while you laying in bed. Stand up, nigga.
It's a kings don't concern themselves with the opinions of peasants. Where to next, queen? Let's get it. Yeah, that right.
Yeah.
That was kind of
Quick
lame.
little response without even bringing him
That
up.
was kind of lame.
And bro, you never heard nobody have.
He should have left that shit alone.
I'm saying that's how you got
That
to
shit
do
was lame
when
as
you
hell.
got.
But bro, when you got an old lady, your old lady sometimes.
Okay, she did
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
She did that.
He's $1 billion corporation too. You can't.
Yeah, he can't say nothing.
Him like
crazy.
fuck you, nigga. Like he
There
can't
you
do
go.
that. You know what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go.
Man, Braun got money, man.
Got
he
too much.
He could pay a
Right.
nigga to got man. Go.
He got
go
hundreds
record
of
this on
employees.
there.
Hey, this
Jay
comes
Z, get back in the yo, man.
comes with the territory.
Yeah,
But not for real.
bro. But you never heard nobody have a bad story about Savannah. So
Yeah.
Kevin
Gates.
how
crazy.
you looking at the women? How they look at LeBron?
He crazy.
Like ain't
bro.
nobody breaking that down. Like
And you know he feeling himself with the Brittany Renner and all the other shit, bro. So he kind of just
How you feeling yourself? She was homeless.
I don't
This
listen, bro.
nigga, you feel yourself because you
she was fine.
Anybody get a homeless shit?
She's fine.
If one of y'all
She's
walk
one
in the
badass
room, bro,
homeless girl.
I'm not looking at how women looking at y'all.
I'm looking at how the women looking at me.
I gotta look at why they looking at me or why they not looking at me. I gotta get in the room who fucking with me.
Nah,
Not
for
be like,
real.
ooh, I like that. How
Nah,
you
for
looking
real.
at LeBron?
Look, ooh, nah.
And you telling another nigga this
Bruh.
while you laying in bed. I don't like none of this shit. Get up out the bed when you talking to somebody.
So you an athlete, you a wealthy motherfucker. If you walk in the room, I'm not looking at to see how the women receiving you. I need to go make them laugh so they can receive me the way I need to be received.
Right.
I lost a homeboy off some shit like that.
What?
I said, man, what's the club looking like? He like, shit, there's some ballers in here. I said, I'm not going. Not what I was asking my boy. I ain't thought of that nigga since
Hell no,
04.
family.
I ain't seen my dog since 04, man. Hope you're doing all right if you watch the show, man.
Wow.
That's
You knew that was
bigger
coming.
flex. My dick
We knew that was coming.
Hey, who found the Minnesota or the league?
The league.
The league.
The NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't.
He knew something.
They ain't having that. The NBA ain't having that.
Nah.
Yeah.
You can't. Hey, they not have you out here talking like that.
Nah, he didn't say pause after. If he would have said pause, they would have let it slide.
Good
They
call.
ain't playing that shit, man. Oh man, prayers for Greg Popovich. He was rushed to the hospital.
Oh, no.
After suffering. How old is Pop?
He up there, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think he
He
needs
been having
That's
conversations.
too stressful.
Yeah, cause he ain't coached all year. Remember?
Nah.
Yeah.
He was coaching beginning of the year. He stepped
I think
down.
I
probably
think
a
that's
few
it
weeks
though.
in. Yeah.
think
Yeah,
think
I
that's
think.
over.
Yeah.
Who was your
Fuck.
best? Yo. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
76 is old to be doing basketball. Maybe football once a week, but basketball every day, always traveling. That's
That
tough.
traveling.
Yeah, that's tough for a 76-year-old, bro. Who was your favorite coach, Joe?
My favorite coach.
Or best?
NBA player, they always go back to high school.
Nigga don't be liking the NBA
Yeah.
coach for real.
I'm speaking.
They
I'm
go
speaking
back
of
to
NBA.
AAU.
No, I had some good coaches. Obviously, D'Antoni because
Oh yeah, man.
you know he was
He changed. Hey, he was a what they call that shit?
A trendsetter.
Trailblazer.
Trailblazer, yeah.
the 7 seconds or less, and you know just giving me an opportunity, bro, to be able to handle the rock. Being a bigger guard, you know, a lot of times you come into situations that don't normally happen.
Yeah,
you know what I
no.
mean? So you know, my game kind of flourished under his development. But I love Avery Johnson, bro.
Avery Johnson.
I loved Avery Johnson, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, like just the accountability and how he approached, practice, games, very serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we had good times, man. We had some good times.
Came on the pop, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Avery Johnson, yeah.
I just passed
Where
the
is he
ball to
now?
the Admiral.
Yeah.
Where's he now?
I think he's doing
He was coaching in the college.
I know he
but then
coached.
stopped.
I don't know
I
where.
think he's
Yeah.
I think he's commentating now though. I think last time I heard he was doing a college game commentating.
That's one.
So he can talk now.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to pass the ball in the right area.
Yeah, he's funny. Hey, look, bro, he is so funny. He is hilarious.
Oh, word.
Without even trying.
Without even trying to be. Like, he is funny. Like, but he a hell of a coach, too.
You so all right, so boom, let's go to the funny. Who's the funniest teammate you had?
The funniest teammate I had, I'll probably have to say Mike Bibby, bro.
Really?
Mike Bibby or T. Lou.
Oh, T. Lou.
T. Lou.
T. Lou. Hey.
Teron Lou.
I seen him on some podcasts. I was like, oh, he a real nigga. I ain't know.
Hey,
T.
look.
Lou.
Yeah, they used to call they call him Lou Hell.
Lou Hell.
They used to call him Lou Hell.
That time.
Hey, yeah.
That type of time.
Lou's
All the way
man.
from Nebraska.
Yeah, when I first got here, he was still here playing. He was a point guard, so I played here with him for like 3 years. And me and T. Lou hung out. T. Lou a bad boy.
TF is crazy.
Hey.
Shout out to T. Lou, man. He a hell of a basketball player.
T. Lou say, hey, Joe, you got to be a bad motherfucker to play with me. Shit, MJ, Cole, T-Mac. Yeah, you need to get your shit together.
He done played with all of them.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Damn.
Man. Got us that chip. I always fuck with T. Lou for getting the Lakers the chip because he was guard Iverson the best he could. Now you hear me?
Man, fighting for his life.
Mm-hmm. I mean, besides that one game, he did really well on him. In the 41, I mean,
Because the thing is, you're not necessarily, you're trying to slow him down. You ain't going to necessarily stop him. Like, he wasn't going to stop AI, but he was going to pick him up full court, pest him.
Yeah.
Kind of like Schroeder, how Schroeder doing Brunson. Like, you got to wear him down, then you got to figure out.
By game 4, game 5.
He been the tape it off.
He was
You know
done.
what I mean?
He was done. Iverson was done.
Yeah, I done exhausted so
that
much.
First game, though, goddamn, that was amazing to watch. His
that was-
ass went crazy.
Yeah, speaking of the Hawks, they done got rid of Landry Fields.
They fired him?
Yeah.
Damn. I just seen him, too.
They got him. Now I think that Trae Young might stay.
And I hope so. God damn, I hope so.
Bro, that's our last hope.
I'm telling you, man.
You
Please
think-
don't trade him.
You think, I hope he stay.
Yeah.
See, I think the value that he brings, bro, is so overlooked. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even just talking about from a scoring perspective. I'm talking about making guys around him better.
Yeah. Because he right there in the play. They really didn't think the Hawks was going to get that far, being to have a chance.
But they would have if Jalen Johnson don't get hurt and you got Clint Capella.
Yeah.
Clint Capella ain't been that neither, so we have no rim protection.
Damn, I forgot.
We got our
And traded away Hunter.
Yeah, you got
lost a lot of size.
Yeah, what was that about? Trading away?
I think the development of Dyson Daniels is kind of what got Hunter out.
Oh, yeah, that boy.
If you
that
ask
boy
me.
playing.
Now I don't know.
Now that makes sense when you break it down.
Dyson
like
Daniels still young. I think he like 22 years old.
Yeah.
So
He gonna be first team all
yeah, he might win defensive player of the year.
They're going to give it to Draymond, I think. He should, but I don't know how Draymond would get it this year, but I think they're going to give it to him.
Draymond, he really done made the call. Like you saying it, then you like that get in the voters' head like you tell. Yeah, he went on press runs, and you got other people saying it on the team, so they going.
He doing his campaign. He
Trae
campaigning
Young,
for himself.
Hey.
the youngest player to reach 12,000 points and 4,500 assists, passing LeBron James.
Bro, listen,
Shout
I'm
out to
tell you
Trae.
what, Trae Young, they stressing that boy the fuck out, man.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, like, bro, you see him, he don't even look happy sometimes. Like, it just get the boy, get him something. I'm saying, like, he done went through all the phases and you still kind of building around him and stuff like that. You gon'
Yeah. It's like they always bringing in just new people all the time.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that don't work. DeJounte Murray, okay, that don't work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, bro. I
You
like.
gotta have another,
I like.
hey,
I don't want no
that rookie
rebuild,
good.
Yeah, for rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Man, listen. You look at the experience that them dudes gain from playing in the play-in game, and seeing how tough it is in this playoff atmosphere and where you need to be, individually to make the team better. You get Jalen Johnson back, Clint Capella back, and you mix in the Daniels,
Yeah.
the rookie Bashura,
Oh, boy, I'm glad you said it now. I just call him rookie.
And
No.
I know I ain't saying his
Reese
name right
Shea.
neither.
Yeah.
Barista
Yeah,
Shea,
Yeah.
yeah. I think they got a great team, man, who can really, really be special in the East. I mean, health is just part of the game, bro. You got to be healthy.
It seemed like during the league now you got to have two guys though. Two of the two
You
main
need three.
guys. Yeah, at least two though. Like something like
Yeah.
Boston. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is really good, but they got their two.
And I think with Atlanta, you got that. You got Trey and Jalen Johnson, right?
think Jay Johnson be one of them ones like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, he was a walking double-double. Like, I think if he wouldn't have got hurt, we would have been a better team, and potentially, I was thinking the Hawks was going to get 2 All-Stars. They ain't even put Trey in there initially, but he ended up making it. You know what I mean?
And I think he get a lot of disrespect in the league. I think, bro, and it's all honesty, I don't know what it is when players play for the Hawks, bro. It's like they get overlooked.
What you think? You think it's the market?
Yeah.
This a football town.
Yeah, exactly. That would.
Shit, they don't do good in football. But I'm saying if you got the All-Stars on the Hawks, treat them like they All-Stars. It's still, bro, I'm telling you, in the league.
You
bro.
know how college football got blue bloods, right? Like
Uh-huh.
those big teams that you always gonna look at no matter what, how they doing,
Yeah.
whatever. The Hawks ain't that blue blood of the NBA. So even though the Celtics might not have a good year, the Lakers might not have a good year,
They still
Detroit,
gonna-
you know, you still gonna pay attention to those teams. Atlanta just, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta just ain't one of those teams in the NBA, unfortunately.
And it's crazy because the man he led the league in assists, bro. And it's like, how do you lead that off the All-Star team? I don't understand that. I get it. I know that probably at the time they wasn't in the playoffs, but
And All-Stars, they ain't about what the team doing.
Who had the nod over
Especially
him
in
at the
the
time?
East,
Who
like-
got in? Who got picked before Trae Young?
see, Cleveland had 3 people.
It was Garland.
Garland. Yeah.
But
no, I
Trae's
like
numbers,
Garland.
Trae's numbers were
Like
better
Garland.
though. Slightly. There you go. Can't argue that.
Yeah, they got a squad too. Cleveland got a
So Cleveland, who Cleveland playing? Miami, y'all got Cleveland winning that series easily.
Come on, man.
I got Cleveland, Boston in the finals.
Hey, bro, another Donovan Mitchell, bro. He could turn that motherfucker on and off when he want to, boy. That nigga's a hooper.
The crazy shit was watching him in the bubble. You remember that series with him and Jamal Murray was going. Both of them, like they both, like you said, made their name in the playoffs. Yeah, they went crazy. I was like, damn, these niggas really can hoop. Like,
They got everything, especially with getting DeAndre Hunter in the trade.
Uh-huh.
Like now you got a 3-and-D guy at the 3 spot who can defend, can make shots. Like that's the only thing they was missing. Man.
Oh my God, that nigga was shooting that bitch from half court.
Bro,
He got
one miss.
He was looking
One miss.
Bro, when you watching this shit, bro, I'm gambling, bro. I'm watching this shit. I ain't got the heat or nothing, but I need a certain amount of points. So I'm like, I got over. He doing, I'm like, yeah, man, they sit the motherfucker down. I'm like, no, now nigga missing layups. I'm like, what? Bring Jerome back in the motherfucking game, man.
need a score.
God damn. Trying to get everybody some playoff minutes. Fuck that, man. Hell no.
Oh, bro.
Hey, was Phoenix fun? Like being out there?
Yeah.
Ever?
Man, especially in the winter months, because it ain't cold. You
Yeah,
know what I
gotcha,
mean?
gotcha.
Like I enjoyed my time in Phoenix, bro.
That's why, because they were saying where Durant gonna go, and I was like, damn, is it fun for a player to be in certain cities? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's fun, but I think at this part of Durant's career, you know, he want to be winning, bro. He want to be playing meaningful
And
basketball.
he still is in that top 10 conversation in the league.
Yeah.
Healthy 5 for sure. But I'm saying, like, where you got you know what I mean, where the interchanging with the top 10, if you got them, you got your Luka, you got Joker. Yeah, it's entertaining. Yeah, so it like interchangeable, but he always gonna be top 10 just off skill set alone. That nigga Durant a hard motherfucker.
Man, you put him with a team that he don't have to do as much dirty work. You know, he can just kind of.
What you think a good team for him though? A good
Man, I anywhere in Texas, bro. Whether
Dallas.
it's Houston, Dallas, any one of them.
Man, they'll be cheating, bro. Now that'll save Nico.
That's including San Antonio.
I think
that's in San Antonio too.
Huh?
San Antonio too.
I don't see him going to San Antonio.
Nah,
But him and Wemby, it was crazy as shit.
Yeah. Man, I like San
Nah,
Antonio.
but Dallas,
bro. I'm
though?
telling you, I like that boy, bro.
That'll put Dallas over the top.
I want to see him in Minnesota, him and Ant-Man.
Man,
See, if you
cheat
if,
code.
the
That'd be
thing
cheat
is, if you put him in Minnesota, then you're probably gonna have to give up McDaniels.
Yeah.
And you see the gloat that Edwards has about Daniels. He's saying he's the best player he know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like
you
his
ain't
partner.
gonna- yeah.
So you ain't giving up his partner.
I was feeling like, damn, why y'all do Ant-Man like that when they got rid of Karl Anthony Towns? But
I still feel like that, but
I think,
Randall just
bro,
I don't know.
Ant-Man, then I don't think he give a damn.
Don't look like
About what? What you mean?
But that Karl Anthony Towns got traded for Julius Randle. I think he cool either way.
Yeah.
You could, cause like,
But he used to say the same thing about Karl Anthony Towns too.
Huh?
Yeah. But he used to say the same thing about Karl Anthony Towns too. Like, ain't nobody better than him. He the best big in the league.
I think he was trying to build that confidence in him.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's a great team.
What you said?
I think he was building it in him. Like, nigga, you dope, nigga. Talk your shit to him. You know how it be like, bruh, they gonna keep trying you if you don't.
Right.
So I think
Right.
him just being like, you know what I mean? Then my guy, like, bro, we gonna goddamn ride. You know?
I got them as like a dark horse to make it to the Western Conference Finals.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Damn, so you got them going.
Because
They
I
can
don't
beat the
think
Warriors.
I mean I ain't just
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See, I
You
don't
got some
think.
size. I think you could beat the Warriors.
Hey, and this is what I gotta say, bro. Cause I've been saying it all year. I was like, OKC too young. I said when they get in the playoffs, that's it. And the reason why I say that, bro, I gotta start shutting the fuck up. I wasn't watching enough Oklahoma City basketball. Cause you don't watch them teams, you sometimes look at stats and clips and you just make your assumption. I watched them niggas. I said, bro, this is a hard motherfucking team to stop.
Yeah.
Cause you got both of the Williams, the Jalen's.
Yeah.
Them boys play tough. Dort, man, them boys play defense. And the Hartenstein and Chet.
Only reason I agree with you when you said that before. Only reason I still agree because only games I watched OKC play was against the Lakers, and the Lakers handled them how a playoff team would handle them. Like every single game they played against them, they took away what you could. They didn't foul SGA, so he couldn't hit 40.
Yeah, if they hitting shots, they hard to stop.
Yeah,
I
every
say
team is. That's the NBA.
Yeah.
Any team hitting shots, they hard to stop. Shit.
Yeah, I like OKC too, but
Yeah.
if I had to bet anything, man, y'all know Ant-Man itching to knock off the King and the Don, bro.
That'd be crazy.
What?
That'll put him on
Boy,
another level.
That man gonna be
you know,
talking.
all summer, that nigga ain't even got to win no ring. That nigga finna talk so much. But you know what, bro? We had Minnesota beating Dallas last year. If y'all remember that. No, this the year, but what?
No, that was
That
last year.
We had Minnesota after Minnesota had beat Denver. You couldn't tell me they were gonna lose to Dallas.
Yeah.
Because
And I think that would have been a better series against. But they had Karl Anthony Towns then.
But you know, like Ant had to go through like them growing pains. Remember, he was saying, "Man, they double team me every play."
Yeah.
So now he done figured out how to finagle the double team, use his teammates to his advantage, and then pick his spots. Like as you go, that's the learning experience that you go through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now that he's covered all that, man, they scary, bro.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying with OKC. I feel like they haven't went through that yet. Last year, they just lost to Luka. Basically, that's how they got out. But they didn't really have to like grind out and get beat and, like you said, figure out the double teams and stuff. So that's why I feel like they ain't gonna make it to the finals.
They got so many players where it's figuring it out
Telling you,
itself.
bro, them motherfuckers so
I get it,
good,
but in the playoffs,
man.
it's different, bro.
Yeah,
It's different, but when Shea goes out the game and you bring in a guy like Wallace or Wiggins, like these dudes done had huge games throughout the seasons, meaning like they ain't gonna do nothing to hurt you, bro. They gonna do everything to help you. You know what I mean?
I just ain't seen no teams in the past that's like didn't have a couple of them dudes that won the whole chip. That's all. They got really, really great players and then a great player, but like they don't have two all-pro guys. I don't feel like on their team.
But they got a gang of guys who sit down and play defense. I'm talking about they locking all that up.
And bro, and you know what? You watch Shea. Shea don't even, man, shout out my boy Vincent Bryant. He told me a long time ago he had put a SGA, he said he got Shea over Ja. I was like, bro, you crazy. He said this like 2 years ago. Then the more I'm starting watching Shea, I'm like, oh boy.
Oh yeah, he a better all-around player.
This nigga like
God is more exciting.
Yeah, and that's what it be sometimes. But I'm saying, that's the thing with Shea. If you watch Shea just goddamn, he get to his spots, make his shot, do it. Like, bro, he don't do nothing crazy. That's why I'm saying he ain't trying to. And the nigga,
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Take much.
He seems like a very disciplined guy.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So it's like I don't think they letting, and then Oklahoma City ain't shit to do there. They ain't letting this shit get to them.
Nah, for real.
Well, you know, he's from Canada anyway. He ain't really trying to do shit.
Shout out to Bricktown though.
What, Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
That what they call that?
They got a little district called Bricktown.
It's called the Bricktown Comedy Club.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, that is one there. Man, we got.
Here we go.
This the last segment, Joe. Before you get up out of here, man. We appreciate you pushing up, man.
Come on, man.
It's the you either say that's cap or that's for show.
All right.
James Harden is a top 3 shooting guard of all time.
That's cap.
Cause you got Mike.
You got MJ, Cole, D Wade.
Okay. So
Oh,
top
damn.
3.
Who I'm gonna
Yeah, that's 3. Oh shit. Nah, that real. Atlanta nightlife and culture is the reason the Hawks don't land big players. That true?
I would think that's why guys would want to come here. Like you telling me,
Niggas want to stay focused though.
I know it's
Like why else, bro? Joe, you gotta think. Why can't we get when niggas be like the landing spot for Kevin Durant? Why he ain't thinking about the Atlanta? Why we don't get players like you know what I'm saying?
And it go back to that blue blood talk, bro. We just not seen as one of those teams in the NBA, bro.
Since the run y'all had, bro, and then after that we had the
Damn sure did.
Yeah.
Bro. And you got to think, them not players coming in. What Joe came in, but them players they really be drafted. Players ain't really. Oh man, he came from Utah. He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He did good, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying he came from Utah. He didn't give a fuck where he went after you leave Utah.
You saying they don't get no high profile free agents.
Yeah.
Like why when negotiating time come in the summer, why
nobody ever think about the Hawks?
The niggas got a baby mama here.
Yeah.
Nigga, baby mama already here, man. I ain't finna be living by her. Y'all got me fucked up. I will go to dinner before I go to Atlanta.
Quick.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Folly was once the best strip club in Atlanta. That's Capital for sure.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'd never been to Folly.
Oh, okay.
But check this out. So doing 9/11, I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. Doing 9/11, it was my rookie year in the NBA. I flew on 9/11. I flew from Little Rock, Arkansas to Atlanta, and I was supposed to fly from Atlanta to Boston. That's where everything was going on. I got stuck here in Atlanta for a week because they shut down the airports and all that. And I had my junior year in high school. I had been in Atlanta. I came and played with the Atlanta Celtics when they had Darnell Harvey, who was the #1 player in the country. At the time.
He from down south Georgia, ain't he? Harvey?
Yeah,
I remember Harvey. He went to Florida, right?
He's my high school class. He was #1 player in the country. And they seen me playing a tournament. They was like, man, we gonna bring this kid up from Arkansas and let him come run with us for like a month. So I came up here and played with the Atlanta Celtics.
Damn.
So I met the guys on the team, obviously exchanged numbers. Jamie Brewer, I don't know if y'all know Jamison Brewer. He played at the University of Auburn, but he played with the Knicks for a little minute.
I know
But
his
he was
name,
on that
yeah.
team, that Atlanta Celtics team. So I get stuck here in Atlanta doing 9/11. So I call him. I'm like, hey, man, I'm stuck here in the A. What's up? I'm trying to get into something. What's up? Me and my cousin. He come pick us up. He's like, y'all put something on, man. I'm going to come pick y'all up. We're going to step out. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm 20 years old, bro. Fresh out of college. I ain't never been to no strip club, none of that. Ain't never seen none of this.
Yeah. And then Atlanta strip club different.
Listen to
Yeah, okay.
So he say, we going to step out. He didn't say we was going to no strip club.
Yeah.
And he said, we going to step out, whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we get to the spot. As soon as we walk in, man, I see like 3-4 girls just butt booty naked.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, where we at, man? So he's like, oh yeah, we at Strokers. I'm like, Strokers?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
They be naked, right?
Look. I sat down the whole time. That man like he was a professional. Now, you hear me? He had 2-3 of them in front of him. He smacking, throwing money. I'm looking at my cousin like, man, what this dude got to do? I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. But
Strokers classic, man.
yeah, I've heard some great things about Follies, bro. But I never been to Follies.
I do like strokers. Like some of them girls don't even bring clothes to work. They just be naked. They come out.
Hey, get out the car naked.
But they're naked, man. Like shit. Let me put my makeup on.
What you doing when you leave here? Like, we finna go get something to eat. I'll come with y'all. You ain't gonna go change? They walk out that neck
my clothes.
with flip-flops on. Come on, get in here. Cheetah food don't hit like it used to. That's Capper for sure.
That's cap. Why? Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I was just another other night.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
listen,
Joe.
Feel like it got better.
nigga, I knew I
With the
was
dance.
out of line, bro. I was in that bitch eating dessert. When that bro,
He said out of line.
yeah. Nigga, you know you get the ice cream with that damn nigga, I'm tearing that shit up, looking up, man. What?
Hey, listen.
Man,
Man,
that
look.
damn chicken, bro. Man, that food good as hell.
Hey,
bro.
after the games, bro, when I played for the Hawks,
Yeah.
that was the first stop we went to, bro.
Just to get something to eat.
We going to Cheetah, we finna eat, and then we gonna do whatever we gonna do. Yeah.
I ain't going back, bro. I don't know how I spent $200 just on myself. I'll buy myself. I ain't even. That wasn't even dancing. Nothing. $200 on food and eat. I said, bro, and
you don't even drink.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck? I said,
don't
hold on,
drink.
bro. I don't even know what all I ate. This crazy.
Man. Nah,
I think they had a gratuity or something. Ain't no fucking way.
Jeff Teague's stories about Joe and the Hawks are 100% facts.
Facts.
Yeah.
He got a good ass memory,
Hey,
bro.
bro, and
This
how
dude
tell
is
a story
telling-
and they bring the clips, he be right.
Listen, this dude has such a vivid memory. I'm talking about he telling every story. Like he got plenty more though. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go down there and sit with Jeff. We're gonna share some of these good ones. But yeah, I enjoy him telling the stories though.
Yeah.
You know, those are memories. Like when you play the game, especially in professional sports, when you leave, all of you guys your money and your memories. Bro.
Hey, did you realize at the time? Cause I don't think nobody knew that nigga Jeff had a goddamn had a personality like that. Like,
Hell nah, he was quiet as hell. He was more quiet. He was quieter than me. Shit. He didn't really say a whole lot. You know what I mean? So
he goddamn was observant as a
Man.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why
every
so
guy
good. You
yeah.
writing shit down in his head. So okay, I can't.
You
wait
know,
to
like
be
me and
quiet.
him really hung out, bro. Like off
Yeah.
the court, like if we was anywhere, if it was something going on, whether it was a club, if it was a comedy club, if
Yeah.
it was a concert, like you know what I mean? Like this dude was with me all the time.
Bro, we need to get a 3-on-3 with their podcast.
Man.
520, but we gotta use Joe though.
Oh, I was finna
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah. Now, I mean, nobody.
I'm
not
like,
playing.
who the fuck gonna play?
I'm not playing. So you and who else?
Ball.
No, nigga, I'm not
Then
playing.
Joe.
No.
Boom.
Joe,
You stick to
Dom.
light skin.
Dom
Yeah.
can play.
Nah, Dom
Dom can play.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, boom, we got Dom.
There you go.
I ain't saying Greg, but
Greg,
Dom.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, I don't play basketball no more. I'm just saying I like to see it. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Joe will feel like Trey Young got that with us. Man, I'm doing this shit by my fucking self, nigga. Soon we goddamn inbound that motherfucker. Hand it to Joe. Get the fuck out of his way.
Yeah.
That's how I'm coaching. Get the fuck out of Joe's way.
Unless you need a screen, I got a good screen on me.
Marshawn Brooks is one of the most underrated players in league history.
Them facts, bro.
Yeah.
I played with Marshawn when I was in Brooklyn, and he got it. Like everything. He swear he a young Kobe. You can't tell him shit. That man ain't lacking in no confidence, but he got plenty of game. He done made a hell of a career for himself overseas, bro. Nah, Marshawn got game.
Nah, for sure.
Y'all know Marshawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He from here.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, nah. That
No,
boy,
he's from Atlanta.
He got some game.
Yeah, he can hoop.
Damn.
2014 Nets with Joe, KG, and Paul Pierce was a super team.
Yeah, we was a pretty good team, bro.
They had somebody else too.
Yeah, you mix in Darren Williams,
Williams.
you mix in Brooke Lopez, who wasn't shooting threes. And
Bro,
God damn.
that shit came out of nowhere when he got to
listen,
Milwaukee.
that man had never shot a three-pointer a day in his life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, if we had the Brooke, who was who?
Yeah,
Jason Terry. We had Andre Kurlenko, AK-47.
Damn.
I just think
Wasn't nobody young though.
Nah, wasn't nobody young.
Yeah,
wasn't
everybody
nobody
just mad at
young,
that
but
time.
we
But
had
them veterans though.
we had a talented group, bro. We
Yeah, I guess LeBron and them was getting older. Well, I guess the Pacers maybe they was young with Paul.
With Paul George,
Paul
and,
George and Hibbert.
Hibbert.
Yeah, they
Man,
probably-
Hibbert fell off.
Yeah.
the biggest piece was Brooke broke his foot and Darren got hurt. So now it was just me, KG, and Paul and
Did
Sean
KG get hurt
Livingston.
that year too?
Nah,
Oh, okay, he played
and
all.
Sean Livingston, like like bro, we was getting smacked.
Damn,
we was
Sean.
on the front of Sports Illustrated getting smacked. Bro. Like we started out like 5-15, we were getting killed.
Yeah.
And injuries started to happen, and we obviously gained control of it, and obviously made the playoffs. Got through the first round against Toronto, and then ran into that Miami Heat team with LeBron, D Wade, and Chris Bosh. And just to win a game in that series, we had to set a record in game 3.
Yeah.
And shooting 3-pointer.
They were so tough, boy. Yeah. What was y'all's what was your game plan going against playing them?
Make it tough, bro. Make them work. Look, hey, at the end of the day, when you got that much talent on the team, you know them guys gonna get them. They gonna get theirs. Like Bron gonna get his, D Wade gonna get his. You gotta limit the other guys. That's the only thing you can do in these playoff series. I'm telling you. So, when you got guys who can take over and who can, go out there and get a bucket, that's what you need in the postseason.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna come down to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Phoenix win a ring if Joe stay.
Yeah, we at least got one, bro. We were too good. Yeah. 1 year of us being, the best team in the league, we would have got better with another year. And I just feel like
they bringing more pieces in, or a piece.
Yeah,
or two.
and I was the youngest. Well, Amari's younger than me, but I was one of the young guys that was still developing throughout that process. Like that process made me a better player. So by me coming here to the Hawks, and like I said, we didn't make the playoffs for the first 3 years. I was still playing high level basketball. It's just we wasn't a playoff team.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Arkansas, you like how the way Arkansas headed? I saw you got down
Razorback?
Yeah.
Come on now. What's up? Talk to me.
Hey, they were looking good this goddamn in the tournament. They really had that what's-the-name game beat what they were, who they played, Texas Tech, wasn't it?
Yeah, Texas Tech.
They had that game beat.
Had the game won.
Yeah.
And just think, we dealt with injuries the whole year, bro. We lose our top point guard in Boogie Flynn, who's going pro this year. He gonna be in the draft. Then our leading scorer, he get hurt. Like now we fighting with guys who are freshmen, and they was learning on the fly, kind of like what we going to. But this ain't no series. It's a one game joint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you ain't got no scores in the tournament, it's gonna be tough.
Was there any other
what happened to
college
Houston.
you was thinking about? You knew all along you were going to Arkansas.
Nah, bro. I grew up in Little Rock and watching the Hogs play in 94, 95, even in just the 90s period. They were always either the best team or a top 5 team. So wearing that red and white for me, that was everything. Like I ain't take no visits nowhere.
Damn.
It was only 2 coaches who came in my home and sat down and talked to me and my mother. And that was Tick Price, the coach at the University of Memphis. The University of Memphis is closer to my house than the University of Arkansas. So I sat with Tick Price, and then I sat with Nolan Richardson, and I committed to Arkansas. I already knew I was gonna be a Razorback.
Yeah, you already.
Yeah, I look at the process that these dudes go through nowadays. Like it's long, drawn out. Like
Oh, man.
I want to be stress
These
free.
niggas doing gender reveals and shit. They finna go, nigga shaking. Like, bro, man, where you going, motherfucker? Nigga done put on 6 different hats. Just fucking with y'all this way. Like, bro, nobody doing all that guessing and shit.
I ain't want none of that stress. I'm like, look, man, let me just go and get my commitment out the way. That way I could just focus on what I got to do.
Yeah.
It's too much nowadays, bro. Like, hey.
What they say to make you leave earlier? You just wanted to go. Like you had a certain spot in the.
Nah, they was like, so going into college, Coach Wallace Prather, who coached the Atlanta Celtics.
Okay, yeah.
Me and him sat and talking. He was like, man, if you stay more than 2 years, they're going to think something wrong with you. So I was like, bet. So, hey, look, I had tunnel vision in college, bro. Like, I wanted to be a professional athlete, and that's kind of how I carry myself. Yep, I stepped out every now and then. I went to the parties. I had my homies who I hung out with, but for the most part, I was so locked in, bro, because I felt like I was that close. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like,
and
I don't want because I've seen people get to college and then mess up. Now your whole career gone. I'm like, boy, I'm gonna be square as hell up in here until I get the hell up out of here. Yeah, that's how it was.
Real shit.
That's smart. But like being close in the city and home, like you say it wasn't that close, but Memphis was closer, but still people got access to you. Did I say that?
Yeah. Yeah, people got access. Memphis was like 1 hour and 45 minutes, and the University of Arkansas was like 2.5. You know, it was just me and my mom's growing up. I don't have no brothers and sisters.
Dang, for real?
I got 2 sisters on my dad's side, but it's just me and my mom's growing up. So it's like.
So you knew I'm changing mom dude's life.
Yeah. My mom was working 2 and 3 jobs, bro. And it's like, ain't no way I'm going far enough to where she even got to think about getting on a plane. The most she probably gonna have to drive is 2.5 hours to Fayetteville up here to watch me play. And for me, that was everything, bro. It was, long as she was good, I was good.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. What you did that first check you got?
Man, make sure she was straight. Bought mom's a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, bought her a house, and I stayed there with her.
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah, that's dope.
That's what you supposed to do, man.
Yeah.
Nah, that dope though.
First
for real.
things first, then you
Damn.
get a chain.
Uh-huh.
Get the house, then the chain.
Yeah, then you get that Escalade, put it on 26.
Yeah, I mean,
You
well, you used to have. Do you still got that? What was kind of? I don't know what kind of truck that was.
It's like an F650.
650.
Yeah, I ain't
that
got
bitch used to be. I was like, God damn, this nigga got a monster truck.
Him and Pastor Troy were only ones in the city with that shit.
Boy, that shit was big as hell.
Man, some good times, bro.
Top 5 rappers. It don't matter where they from. What Joe put on that playlist?
T.I., Wayne. I'm just talking about the guys who I grew up listening to.
Yeah, okay.
Jeezy. I'm a Southern. I'm a
Yeah, I
Southern
see,
dude,
yeah.
bro. Come on, y'all give me some suggestions.
Shit. T.I., so you gotta be lit. That's Cash Money Days.
Man.
That's No Limit. That's who else around there? You don't fuck with nobody up north.
3 Stack.
We talked about Nas and Jay-Z the other day, but I know you probably weren't fucking with that.
Yeah.
UGK maybe.
I'm
Right.
For sure UGK. I fuck with UGK.
Scarface maybe.
Yeah, I fuck with
Bro,
Scarface.
I ain't realize how dope Scarface was till he did that Tiny Desk. I was
Yeah,
like,
hey, that's it bring a whole different element, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
To the music game. When you hear cats up there rapping a cappella like
you
that.
start hearing what they talking
Man.
about. Yeah.
You see Kev.
Oh, Kevin Hart. Yeah,
Yeah.
that nigga funny.
That nigga
So
insane.
Tilt, Jeezy, Wayne. Shit. That's a goddamn.
Yeah, UGK and Scarface to wrap it up. That ain't a bad list at all.
I feel like I'm
hell.
missing somebody.
You said country as hell.
Yeah, Ball and G.
Hey, Ball. You ain't fuck with Player Fly? You close to Memphis?
Yeah, I'm as a Player Fly. Y'all know something about Player Fly?
Hell
I know about
yeah.
Player Fly, bro. We know about Player Fly. Yeah, you from it.
Nobody needs nobody.
Yeah.
Nigga, I
All
was
I
in middle
need is
school
me and
jamming
my
the
dog.
fuck out that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell a nigga wasn't going through shit, listen to it. Nigga wasn't going through shit.
It was his uncle, somebody singing on the background of that shit. Moving on, all that shit.
Hell yeah. Damn, so yeah, cause we ain't realize how close I ain't know West Memphis was in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't know all that shit was together.
Yeah, all that shit close, bro. Like real close proximity.
Literally in Arkansas?
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
West Memphis is considered
City,
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Damn. I ain't know.
All that shit, yeah. It's like all that together. Like you could hit Mississippi, Memphis, and Arkansas. Yeah, all that in one.
I need to get that all together since we've been foxed in and shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotta know who Wham is. I got that part down.
What new the new artist you fucking with, Lil Baby?
Yeah, I fuck with Lil Baby, Ghana, who else out there?
Future.
Doug,
Oh, of course,
Future.
Future.
Everybody fuck with Future.
Oh yeah, Future shit.
You ain't even gotta mention.
Future top 5. I'm telling you. And you know what? Future went through like 3 primes.
Yeah.
Like you got the dirty Sprite Future, then you got the hat Future.
Yeah.
When that nigga wearing that hat, that nigga had to sit on.
And now you
smack.
got the meme Future.
Yeah.
And him talking to
that nigga.
It's funny how.
Yeah, it's just like he got some soul in his rap, bro. I don't know what it is, but
What you said, Tyler? He the Mary J of the rap game?
Nah, he's a nigga's Mary J. Blige.
There it is.
Like anytime you feel down, you just listen to Future and get yourself back together.
Man.
That's not gonna cry. Right? March Madness, same shit.
Joe, you done met Mike?
yeah,
Mike
MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we used to have some. Back when I was with the Brand Jordan.
Brand Jordan, right? Yeah.
We used to have.
Sometimes they don't know.
Nah, man, listen. We used to do a bunch of functions, get-togethers, a bunch of commercials. Like you don't really see a whole lot of commercials now, even from Luca or Zion. Like they ain't got no commercials. Tatum may have some.
They'll put everybody. They'll put a bunch of people in one commercial. Like
And you don't
everybody
even
from
know
Adidas,
it's,
everybody.
Yeah. No, but we used to have a lot of fun, bro. And probably the one thing I wouldn't say regret, but that I didn't do. You know, I'm such a chill person, and I enjoyed, you know, just being around him, being in his presence, just listening to him talk. That I ain't asked a lot of questions. You know what I mean? I was just.
But you wanted to, like.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I was happy to be a part of the brand.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just appreciate everything that came with it. I mean, you know, Man, they used to take care of us, bro. Like send us boxes on top of boxes, like full of gifts, retros. They don't make the retros no more like they used to. The PEs, the player edition.
Oh yeah.
You don't see none of that no more. You know what I mean?
I ain't seen the PE in a minute. That came out.
Yeah,
Damn.
but it ain't like it used to, man. I mean, they still obviously he still got some good athletes out here, but
Yeah. I'm surprised. Like when y'all back then, Michael, he feel like he could still play. Like he ain't,
yeah, he probably still think he can. Like, hey, one thing he gonna do, he gonna talk some shit.
for real.
Yeah, I don't care who it
Like
is. He gonna
everybody
talk
say
some
he
shit.
talk shit,
Yeah,
but I
he
ain't
gonna
think
talk some shit. Yeah, he
Dang.
gonna let you know. Yeah, them my sneakers your ass wearing.
Well, you say so.
Hey man, tell them about the your yoga studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man,
How they
I got
can tap into
I got a high yoga studio, yoga and Pilates. And kind of essentially what I did was I got red light therapy and I got cryotherapy. And I don't know if y'all familiar with any of those. But these are things I used to do on a day-to-day basis when I was playing in the league. Like we had cryotherapy, we had red light therapy.
Gotcha.
And you had to kind of do these things to keep maintenance on the body. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, I done fell in love with the yoga. I'm gonna take the red light and the cryo over to the yoga and just kind of introduce people to it slowly. You know what I mean? So we got people who come to the studio who don't do the high yoga. They ain't really that interested in the high yoga. So they do the red light therapy or they come to do the cryotherapy. And vice versa. We have people who come strictly for the high yoga and don't know nothing about these other entities that we have.
But this ain't something like that was forced on you because you know about it. So you fucking with it.
Yeah, like it was introduced to me as I was playing and it healed me. So I'm like, man, I gotta introduce it to the people. And to be honest with y'all, when I first started like yoga, my yoga journey, it was because of injuries, tendonitis. I was playing here for the Hawks, and they shut me down mid-season due to tendonitis. And with those type of injuries, it's hard to run, walk, jog, anything. So I'm telling dude, I'm like, man, listen, the dude who doing my therapy, I'm like, man, I gotta break a sweat. You know what I mean? Like, it's been 3-4 days, I ain't broke a sweat. If I don't sweat, I don't feel like I worked out. He's like, man, you should come try hot yoga with me and my wife. Like, bro, I ain't doing no damn hot yoga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I told him.
Yeah.
And, his wife kind of broke it down to me on why I should. She was like, it'll take the pressure. It'll loosen up your quads, take the pressure off your knees. It'll loosen up your hamstring, take the pressure off your low back.
Yeah.
It'll loosen up your calf muscles, take the pressure off your Achilles. So when she started telling me that, I went to a class, bro, and it was probably, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's probably one of the most challenging workouts I've ever done, but it was the most rewarding. Like, my body felt loose, open. You know what I mean? Like, in 3 days, I was back playing, back hooping, back playing 40 minutes a night.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you just kept that in there.
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm never leaving.
Yeah, you
this.
got
So,
to.
And then it be some women in them. You know?
hey, whatever brings you or whatever gets you in the room, I ain't saying that,
Yeah.
You can look at the menu, you know what I mean? You ain't got to order nothing, you know what I mean? Just be respectful. And, like I always tell the guys, man, I try to get more guys involved because the women dominate the space so much.
Absolutely.
But coming at act like you got sense, though.
Yeah, you gotta and that's been the major part because we get a lot of people who are new and never done it.
Yeah.
And they come in and they just yoga
Crash
etiquette
out.
just all out the window. You know what I mean? So we
Like,
tighten it up.
what kind of etiquette? Like,
Just loud phone in there going off, like talking to your homegirl next to you. Hey, y'all gotta chill out.
Yeah, ain't got no
You know what I'm saying?
Man, me and Joe, we were Pargo final play. So they had incorporated Joe doing yoga into the film.
Yeah.
And that nigga Joe was like being himself. That nigga like it's a good ass movie.
Y'all ain't seen it?
No.
Hey, bro, listen.
When
This ain't no cap just because me and him in the movie. Like, it's a hell of a movie, a hell of a comedy, like, slash.
Rom-com.
Yeah, oh, man, listen. It's going to have you dying, bro.
Yeah.
All right, see.
Y'all got to check it out, for real. Final play.
They gonna it was going festivals. They've been winning festivals
Oh,
and
word.
all, so
Oh,
they
okay.
they trying to see where they
Oh,
gonna
ain't
land
out
at
yet.
that. Yeah, it ain't out. But we had a premiere in Atlanta.
Gotcha.
Boy, and that shit.
It's hard, though.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Well, man, we appreciate you pulling up on us.
Hey,
Joe,
man, anytime, man,
Hell
hit my
yeah.
line,
You,
baby.
hey, you still ain't told us your finals prediction though.
My finals prediction,
You done told us every team that was in the playoff.
because Timberwolves, I ain't gonna lie, look, the Timberwolves scare me. And they're a team who could potentially make the finals. But
So before the Timberwolves,
I'm
before
going
that-
OKC.
Okay.
I'm going OKC, and I wouldn't mind seeing OKC and Boston in the finals. That's what I think I'd have rather seen that last year. Versus
OKC even set up Minnesota.
Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
I would have rather seen Minnesota. I want to see it
I
because
would
you
like
remember
Minnesota was a
Kevin
good team
Garnett
last year,
had
bro.
started saying he could go either way, Minnesota or Boston, because he thought it was gonna be Minnesota versus Boston.
I think Minnesota. Hey, listen, man. Minnesota is a dark horse for me because they got everything that you could want in a basketball team. I mean, they got great defense, rim protection. They got a scorer, a dude who could explode for 50 at any point. And they just got guys who are playing great basketball right now. I think the playoffs is about rhythm and timing. Who's playing, who's peaking at the right moments. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, if you can stay away from them injuries. Yeah. Hey, look, you seen Tatum had that little bad spill to where he hurt his wrist. That's all it takes, bro.
That's it.
That's on his right hand, and if that could, you know what I'm saying? If they could mess with him enough to where it kind of throw him off a little bit,
they out of there.
They can mess up their chances.
Yeah.
So it's little stuff like that. Yeah. Who y'all got? Who y'all got winning?
I say goddamn.
You gonna do the project?
No, we'll do it after that.
You ain't got OKC?
I ain't got OKC. I got the Lakers.
Winning it?
Yeah.
Luka and LeBron, why not?
Why not?
If they get past Minnesota, I don't see nobody else in the West stopping them.
That's my problem. I don't even see them getting past Minnesota.
You say Warriors Celtics? No, I don't see the Warriors.
That would be a crazy ass series.
I do got this. I
can't.
can't go against the Celtics right now. But Cleveland looks scared too, though.
Listen, though, think about this for the Lakers. Even if Luka and LeBron, let's say they both have an efficient game to where they both had 30, they still need help.
AR-15.
I know. So if you Minnesota, hey, look, if you Minnesota.
Oh, he went to Arkansas?
What you saying to if you Minnesota, what you saying to yourself is, Luka and Bron may, but we ain't letting AR go.
Bron had a horrible game. Game one. Luka didn't have a good game neither.
30-something.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, it wasn't no efficient game. Luka keep shooting that motherfucker. He don't
One
give
assist,
a fuck.
I believe.
But I'm talking about, like, taking over a game where he in control. It wasn't that type of game. Luka scored 40 and have a bad game. Nobody did.
Nah.
So
hey, look, man. All I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised if they got swept.
And y'all make sure y'all could check Joe out on Nightcap, too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Check me out on Nightcap.
Joe, you be so cool, you just do shit.
Man, I just be chilling, bro.
Yeah.
I be chilling. Hey, I'm enjoying the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm pulling up on that studio, though.
Yeah, man. Y'all come by and see us, bro.
yeah.
It'll
You gotta have
definitely be an
yoga
experience.
Hey, you can wear like sweat? Like,
Yeah, man. You can listen. You can come in there with a whole sweatsuit.
All right.
You just can't
I'm
come
just
in.
saying I ain't got yoga
You can't
clothes.
come in there with like no male thong stuff. on.
Hell no.
I'm only telling y'all. Look, I'm telling you from experience.
Oh no,
Man, look, bro. You be surprised some of the stuff you see, man. We had a dude coming there who just had like a little cup joint just covering his joint to where everything else,
A jockstrap?
basically, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But it was like on some he went and got it
That
from.
nigga think he had trapeze.
Yeah. hey, yeah. You can't come in there like that, bro.
All right, I'm finna get these pride pit ready. Ball, you got some baseball?
Oh, yeah. Huge shout out, man. Local product, Chandler Simpson, St. Pius, things in the East. The Central Division are getting held down by the Detroit Tigers in the AL West. The Texas Rangers are in first place. So baseball is underway. I'm at the games. We're going to follow me at a game here soon over at Truist because, the Major League All-Star game is here in Atlanta this year. So
we going.
I will definitely be in attendance. So the broken play is always in the building when the Braves are playing.
You dig. Yeah, we need to figure out what we need to do something for that All-Star game is broken play for real.
Oh, shit. All we got to do is show up down there for real.
Man, that boring ass shit.
It ain't boring now.
I'm saying they gonna
it just
ask
ain't
us-
your crowd, bro.
They gonna ask us to do something. We ain't just gonna show up. We
Hey,
gonna get the red
no,
carpet.
bro, I ain't gonna lie. I do
Bro.
have fun at baseball game. I done went to a Brave game, but I gotta exaggerate my fun if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, like I'm
Yes.
standing up doing the shit,
Yes.
drinking and
Yes.
stuff. Like
I don't
I'm-
like to be in the seats though. I'll do the suite. I like the suite.
Nah, you gotta be out there with the fans.
Nah,
Let me tell you
I
something,
don't
bro.
like heat.
They got sections. It's a 153 to 157 section, and it's in right center field.
Mm-hmm.
It's a club, though.
Yeah.
So they got the buffet, they
Type
got the
shit.
bar,
See
and they
what
got
I'm
the TVs at your seat. You don't think that shit would be out in the outfield.
I
They
like
got
them
that out
Braves
too.
games anyway, because you could buy a seat anywhere and sit anywhere.
Yeah. But that's
Real
how it
for
used
real.
to be anyway.
Yeah, like but you gotta eye your seat. Like, ain't nobody sitting right here.
And you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I do that. I got you got some more baseball.
No, not
You
really.
ain't see Ronald Acuna?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, Acuna tweeted out Jared Kelenic, how you say his name?
That looked like it.
Kelenic, yeah, the boy in right field that's replacing that's basically filling in for Acuna.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't hustling on a fly ball, so he got thrown out at second. And Acuna tweeted, "If that were me, I would have been taken out of the game." And he was referring to that back in 2019. He hit I guess a line drive down the line, and he wasn't running through the line, and he got thrown out. And Snicker took him out the game.
What Kelenic do? Let me see. Can you see it?
It's hit or miss. He thought he hit the ball out.
Is it a race thing? You think Acuna trying to bring up? Like,
Hell no, I
if
just
that
think
was me,
I
and
think
he-
a
if he
head
were
coach
black-
is 6 years at a place, and like, bro, this really don't matter. These are professional guys. See, he thought he hit a home run.
he
Right
hit
there.
the shit out of that bit though.
Hit off the wall. The top of the
Perfect
wall,
bounce.
bro.
Perfect bounce too for him to be out. Get out.
That's
man.
embarrassing right there, though.
Yeah,
that is quite embarrassing.
But they.
You see what I'm saying? He walking out,
Oh,
throw
it
the
ain't too
black
bad.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Now show me when Acuna did it.
Yeah, Acuna. I think he.
Yeah, just look it on YouTube.
Yeah, I think he just skipped.
It was literally the same thing.
Yeah, he went.
But
That,
that's
I
Acuna's
think Acuna
freshman,
went
not freshman
slower.
year, but rookie year, I believe. That's the coach's first
And then
second
Acuna,
year
they
here.
want to did that to you now.
Hell no. Hell no. But nah, man, it's petty, but you can see Acuna's just trying to just show you he's enthusiastic about getting his ass back on the baseball field. That's all it is.
What's wrong with him?
I forgot.
Yeah,
Should
he
be coming
got
back
hurt.
in the next week.
But he tore his ACL like a couple seasons
It's
ago,
something around that, I believe.
right? Yeah, like
Hey, prize picks, I got goddamn LeBron going over on assist.
easy.
LeBron over assist.
Shit, bro, he cost me 5,000.
Damn.
What didn't he do? What didn't he do?
I had him for assists, bro.
Mm.
I'll sit there and watch that game in agony.
Oh.
Nigga had 3 motherfuckers.
How many legs was the parlay?
I could tell you, bro.
Got a screenshot.
Man, I drew that motherfucker up, boy.
Talk to him, man. Show him how you draw it up.
Why is
I had Russell Westbrook over 3.5 field goals made.
Easy.
Look, the Clippers and the Nuggets, the first game, they go to overtime, which helped. Because I had Norman Powell to get over 6 3-points attempted. Jokic to get 6 free throws attempted. They fouled Jokic in the overtime when he shot the free throws. I had Halliburton over 15 rebounds and assists. James Harden over 14.5 rebounds and assists. And last but least, I had LeBron James to get 7 assists. That motherfucker had a whopping 3.
damn?
Use the code broken play. If you want to see your trajectory and see your dreams unfold like mine, I was mad at folks.
Why they got Ant-Man only at 19.5 points?
They think it's going to be a blowout.
It's a taco.
Give me more. No, it ain't a taco.
no,
They
it's a
got the
devil.
green thing.
It's a goblin.
The
Oh,
demon.
yeah. Don't do that. They're going to take down the, what's the name?
Take down.
So what a
You ain't going to get a lot of money if you
So
don't.
what a real line at?
If you press that side button.
So if you in popular, a lot of the goblins gonna come up.
I'm on points right now.
Yeah.
I go to points, rebounds.
Well, while you looking at that, I'll do my shout out, man. Shout out to the brother I saw at my show this weekend. I do remember your name, but I'm not gonna say it because he was like, "Man, I fuck with Broken Play. Y'all don't know shit about sports, but I fuck with y'all." All right, bro. Okay, I got something for that. I thought you was gonna get a shout out.
Hell no. Nigga.
Well, he did got a shout out.
But don't nobody know who he is.
We
Yeah.
hear your head though.
Yeah, no. So when I see people now, I be writing their names down. I'm like, I fuck with Broken Play, and I write their names down. So I wrote his name down, but I was like, I'm not gonna say it because this nigga think he knows.
Oh, what you do now? What was your pick?
I had LeBron James over on assist. Watch he do it when I don't need him.
I got T.J. McConnell over 7.5.
Shit, give me Ja over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
That's a good one. Y'all got to play today.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
He got to do something.
And he was talking shit.
Yeah.
So, got to come back strong.
But yeah, give me T.J. McConnell over 7.5 points. I hate betting on white boys.
Ja Morant over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Yeah, that's it. Hey, yeah, we're gonna do a better job of tracking this shit so we can start stun on y'all ass when we get this shit right.
Word, cause we ain't
talk cash
had
money
no
shit.
goddamn alcohol in a minute, man.
It's your man Carlos Miller, and I'm over here at the 85 South Studios, 85 Ways. And look, if you would like to be featured on the Black Market, all you have to do is go to the website, go to Black Market, click submit, and submit. If you want to be featured on here, you can come kick it and be my guest, and we'll talk about your business and how we can scale up and what's going good and let the people know exactly what you got going on. Hit the website, register, submit, and come kick it with me on the Black Market. You know what that means. It's money on the floor.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy DC Young Fly. In case you haven't heard, we at the 85 South Show have launched our own independent streaming service called Channel 85. And for our loyal supporters, we are currently offering 20% off for 6 months. Just use code 85%. Right, spread it out. Code 85 PERCENTER. Once you sign up, you'll get access to the podcast a whole day earlier than everyone else on YouTube. All of our new live shows, independent specials, new shows like 5 on it, 85, and even get your special offers and discounts for 85 South merchandise. And the shows, it's only $8.50 a month or $85 for the whole year. And you can find us online at channel85.com. Or on your iPhone, Apple TV, Amazon, Fire Stick, Roku, and even on Android. And remember, use code 85% for 20% off for a whole 6 months. That's Channel 85. Subscribe.